Chapter 1437. What happened just now? Lin Rei was terrified by what had just happened. Even a Tao reunion cultivator would not be able to stop him from feeling that way, let alone a heavenly sage. He scanned the surroundings and released his divine sense. He wanted to check if there was anyone in the surroundings. However, the result was obvious. There was no one else, nothing, and not even a miraculous heavenly material or earthly treasure within a radius of 10,000 miles around him. Xueqi, what's going on? It's okay. I was careless just now. But don't worry, it won't happen again. Lin Rei. What the Xueqi is going on? I thought there was a powerful cultivator around. I didn't expect it to end like this. System, tell me. Shouldn't you give me some compensation for the mental damage you've caused me? System. It had seen through Lin Rei a long time ago. There was no other way. He had to pay the price for doing something wrong. Tell me, what do you want? Let me make it clear first. As long as you don't go too far, everything else is negotiable. Hearing the system's agreement, Lin Rei smiled and nodded. Of course, I'm not that kind of person. As he spoke, he recalled a type of pill he had heard of before. He immediately said, Frost Snow Pill. I want the Frost Snow Pill and the pill formula for the Frost Snow Pill. In addition, that's enough. As though Lin Rei wanted to continue, the system hurriedly interrupted him. The Frigid Snow Pill was still acceptable, but the pill formula for the Frigid Snow Pill was already too much. Who would have thought that Lin Rei still wouldn't be satisfied with just these two, and still wanted more? I just want more ingredients for the Frost Snow Pill. You have a big family and business. You don't need this much. Lin Rei's tone was much weaker. He was not as tough as before. Big family and business? F***CKU. Aren't all the big family and business prepared for you? The ingredients for the Frost Snow Pill? Do you really think I got all these from the wind? These are all. What are they? The system stopped halfway through its sentence. Lin Rei was even more curious about this. He really wanted to know where these things came from. Of course, the system space was very big, and there was no guarantee that all those things would be in the system space. Of course, the system space was very big, and there was no guarantee that they would not be able to find them. Moreover, the system space had not been fully developed, and there was no way of knowing how to develop it. The system did not continue. All right, stop trying to get information out of me. You'll know when it's time for you to know. Right now, what you need to do is to increase your cultivation. As for your request just now, other than the Frost Snow Pill and the pill formula for the Frost Snow Pill, I won't give you anything else. Don't be so shameless, otherwise, I won't give you anything. You're asking for so much even though you're eating for free? How shameless. After saying that, the system disappeared, and in its place, two gentle white lights appeared in his hands. Damn, Frost Snow Pill? Looking at the two items in his hands, his heart was filled with excitement. This Frost Snow Pill was a very good item for cultivators. Not only could it increase a cultivator's cultivation speed, it could also strengthen a cultivator's physical body. Moreover, it was suitable for a cultivator's level. He had been drooling over this for a long time. If it wasn't for the fact that he didn't have enough redemption points, he would have bought it long ago. Just as Lin Rei was feeling happy, an angry roar came from afar. The roar was so loud that it shook the clouds. Who are you? How dare you act so powerlessly in my territory? His gaze locked onto Lin Rei. Just based on the fact that Lin Rei had ignored him, it was enough to arouse his murderous intent. Originally, he was still feeling happy about the Frost Snow Pill, but after hearing this angry roar, his mood instantly turned sour. He lowered his head and looked at the howling sky wolf below him. The corner of his mouth twitched, showing his disdain. Looks like I'll have to deal with this guy first. After saying that, the two items in his hands disappeared. He then walked down, and with every step he took, his aura doubled. I say, little wolf as a human? Oh no, as a beast. You shouldn't be so impatient. The state of mind is very important, especially for a beast like you. You need to be calm. Do you think that you're awesome just because you're in the early stage of the Heavenly Saint stage? Idiot. Today I'll show you that a cultivator in the early stage of the Heavenly Saint stage is not invincible. So let's start the battle. Whoosh. Suddenly, Lin Rei moved. Like an arrow on a bowstring, he shot out, his body disappearing into the air. What? The moment Lin Rei disappeared, the howling sky wolf was stunned. He had never seen such a situation before. A cultivator in the early stage of the Heavenly Saint stage was able to escape his eyes. Moreover, he was from the wolf clan, which was known for their speed. Are you very surprised? What? You? There was a dull thud and a figure was sent flying. This scene landed in the eyes of the surrounding wolf clan members. They were shocked. The person who had been sent flying was none other than the Howling Sky Wolf clan's clan leader. In their hearts, their clan leader was invincible. He was a godlike existence and was their faith. But now, their faith had been shattered. Bastard, brothers, let's attack together and kill him. I don't believe that with so many of us, we're still afraid of him knowing that we're humans. As if the wolf clan had reacted, they quickly snapped out of their daze and led the wolf clan members to charge towards Lin Rei. Lin Rei did not even bother to look at them. He raised his hand and a shadow of his finger flew out. The shadow of his finger streaked across the sky like shooting stars and landed on the heart of every wolf clan member. As long as it was the weakest part of the wolf clan, it would be pierced by Lin Rei. Plop plop. As Lin Rei's starfinger continued to shoot out, the wolf clan members who were charging towards him were reduced in waves. Lin Rei's eyes were emotionless. Ant-like existences dare to surround and attack me? You're courting death. As his speed increased, the corpses of the wolf clan members formed a wall of corpses. The scene was extremely bloody. All of this happened in the blink of an eye. In the distance, Howling Sky Wolf raised his head and looked at the corpses of his clan members. His eyes were bloodshot and a murderous aura emerged from his body. A woo. Human, since you dare to treat my clan members so cruelly, I'll let you know what it feels like to be tortured and killed. With that he charged out. The place where he was previously standing had already been destroyed by the force of his charge. It was clear that Howling Sky Wolf was really angry. Oh, you're angry? Feeling the murderous aura behind him, Lin Rei turned around and looked at Howling Sky Wolf whose eyes were bloodshot. His lips curled into a smile. Tiske, since that's the case, come at me. With that, he retracted his starfinger and no longer cared about the small fries around him. He focused his attention on Howling Sky Wolf. An early-stage heavenly sage was not easy to defeat, especially the wolf clan. Although he had said that previously, it was only to provoke the other party. Now he had achieved his goal. But it seemed like he had gone too far. He was going crazy. Bastard, go to hell. With Howling Sky Wolf's arrival, Lin Rei could not act presumptuously. Outside, a fist appeared where the head was just now. Boom. Hearing the sound of air exploding, Lin Rei's scalp went numb. If he had not dodged in time, it would not have been air that exploded, but his head. This guy is really... Deep in thought in the next moment, a fist appeared again. Lin Rei's anger rose as he raised his hand to meet Howling Sky Wolf's fist. Bam! Thump! 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 In the instant that their fists collided, Lin Li felt a terrifying surge of energy flow into his fist and into his body. In the next moment, his body was pushed back uncontrollably. 100 meters away, Lin Rei stopped and raised his head to look at Howling Sky Wolf in shock. This guy's strength was much stronger than before, and his strength was filled with violence. Lin Rei, be careful. Howling Sky Wolf's beast transformation is not that simple. Beast words. Looking at Howling Sky Wolf, his smile deepened. This time, he could fight to his heart's content. In his eyes, a hint of madness appeared. He raised his hand and the frost snow pill that the system gave him appeared. Without another word, he swallowed it. You're crazy. The frost snow pill is not something you can consume at your current level. Don't you know this common sense? Lin Rei's speed was so fast that the system could not stop him in time. Lin Rei swallowed the pill. Boom. A terrifying force spread out from his body. The force was too violent and it began to flow in his body. Pain, endless pain emerged from every part of his body. His forehead was covered in cold sweat. Die for me. Howling Sky Wolf's figure appeared again. After what happened just now, Lin Rei naturally would not stupidly fight with him. Looking at the incoming fist, Lin Rei only cared about escaping. Although his strength was not as strong as Howling Sky Wolf, Lin Rei was confident that his speed was not bad. That was the truth. Linley's speed was pushed to the limit, and his figure instantly appeared 100 meters away. However, it was useless. Just as he escaped, the howling firmament wolf's figure appeared again, and a pair of sandbag-sized fists appeared. Linley was miserable. The intense pain in his body made him not want to use the spiritual energy in his body. However, Howling Sky Wolf was not going to let him go. This made him even more irritated. Damn it, you really think I'm a sick cat? Linray had thought it through. Blindly hiding was not going to work. The frost snow pill in his body was acting up. His injured arm was slowly recovering. Come, let's see who can't hold on. This time, Linray did not escape. He raised his hand and attacked Howling Sky Wolf. Bang, bang, bang. Following a series of muffled sounds, the sky was filled with fists colliding with each other. This scene shocked the surrounding werewolves. This human is competing with our leader's physical body. Plus, he seems to be completely fine. Exactly. Our leader's physical body was praised by the elders. It seems to be comparable to a cultivator at the peak of the Earth Sage stage. Tisk tsk, if that's the case, doesn't that mean that the human's physical body is comparable to our leader's? Hiss. Suddenly, a series of gasps could be heard. Everyone stared at Linley as though they were looking at a monster. However, they could not be blamed. After all, a human's physical body was comparable to a werewolf's. How could they accept this? Linray and Howling Sky Wolf did not know what the crowd was thinking. At this moment, the two of them were rapidly attacking each other. Although their physical bodies were in great pain, with the help of the frost snow pill, their physiques were becoming stronger. Linray was excited when this feeling appeared. Previously, he had felt that the possibility of a breakthrough in his physical body was very slim. Of course, it was not impossible to increase the strength of his physical body. However, it would require a large amount of treasures. Now that he could use the frost snow pill and battle to increase his strength, he naturally wished for it. With this thought in mind, Linray began to train his physical body. If Howling Sky Wolf knew of this, he would probably vomit blood. Bastard, bastard, you human. How can you be so strong? Damn it, damn it. Seeing that he could not do anything to his opponent, Howling Sky Wolf was even more furious. This was the first time he felt so weak. Furthermore, he could not do anything to a human cultivator who was much weaker than him. Especially when it came to physical strength. He did not have the slightest bit of advantage. This was a huge blow to his self-esteem. Wolf Cub, let your Grandpa Lay show you that there is always someone better than you. Your standards are still too low. As he spoke, he channeled the power of the frost snow pill in his body and shot out a star finger. Slash. The sound of flesh being pierced rang out. All they saw was Linray's finger piercing through Howling Sky Wolf's palm. Hey, you dodged pretty quickly. However, do you think you can still dodge next time? As he spoke, he pulled out his finger from Howling Sky Wolf's palm and shot it towards his heart again. Ding! System quest. Turn around and flee. Quest reward, 1 set of frost snow pill ingredients and 3 million exchange points. Just as Linray thought that he was about to defeat his opponent, the system's voice suddenly rang out. Suddenly, Linray froze on the spot. He was completely dumbfounded. What do you mean? Flee? System, are you kidding me? Don't you see the situation clearly? I was about to defeat him. Can't you see? In response to Linray's series of questions, Linray did not choose to reply. Instead, he quickly replied, Host, the Howling Sky Wolf Tribe's elders will be here soon. Yes, you can defeat the Howling Sky Wolf Tribe's leader. However, what about 10 more of them? Do you think you can defeat them? Or do you think you are very powerful? As he spoke, Linray understood. Indeed, if the Howling Sky Wolf Tribe's leader was like this, then the rest of them would arrive. The outcome would be different. As he thought about it, Linray nodded his head and turned around. He gave up on the opportunity to defeat the Howling Sky Wolf Tribe's leader. He coldly glanced at him and rushed into the distance. Of course, Linray naturally did not forget his purpose for coming here. At this moment, Linray was escaping in the direction of Kuan Pung Training Hall. F***CK, what's going on? The Howling Sky Wolf Tribe's leader, who originally thought that he was going to lose, was confused when he saw Linray suddenly turn around and leave. If he had such a good opportunity, he would not have shown mercy. He would have even turned around and fled. Big brother, you are the one who defeated me, not the other way around. Why are you running away? Chapter 1438. Leader then. Are we still going to chase? The entire Howling Sky Wolf tribe was stunned by the situation. The leader of the pack, a peak Earth Sage Demon Wolf, came to Xueqi's side and asked. To be honest, he did not want to chase. After all, the opponent was so powerful that even his own leader was no match for him. However, in front of so many subordinates, he still had to maintain his dignity. After all, people need dignity. Which leader would want to lose face in front of his own subordinates? Chase, we have to chase. Xueqi asked. However, his answer left the leader of the demonic wolves dumbfounded. Do we chase? Why is this so different from what I imagined? His original intention was to maintain his dignity. However, it seemed that he had overdone it. Nonsense. He turned around and glared at him. His eyes were filled with killing intent. Facing the tens of thousands of tribesmen below, he said, Tribesmen, the Howling Sky Wolf tribe has lived here for many years. This is the first time we have been so embarrassed. Do you think that we can let this human go? Everyone below was silent. They were not stupid. Everyone had witnessed the strength of the person who had just escaped. This was a world where the strong were respected. They could only revere the strong. As for attacking, they had never even thought of it before. However, in the entire Howling Firmament Wolf pack, those who were loyal to Xueqi didn't think the same. They understood Xueqi's intentions. Seeing that the scene was silent, they suddenly spoke up. No, although our Howling Firmament Wolf tribe can't be said to be the overlord here, we won't be bullied by anyone. Where is the dignity of the wolf tribe? Where is the dignity of the wolf tribe? If that is really the case, then what right do we have to speak here? If that is really the case, then anyone can ride on our heads and shit on us. Yes, well said. The dignity of the Howling Sky Wolf tribe cannot be destroyed. This human must be captured and killed. Only then can we protect the dignity of the Howling Sky Wolf tribe. Yes, that's right. Kill that human kid. With someone taking the lead, the wolf tribe members who were in favor of fighting began to shout loudly. Then, those who were originally hesitating also began to shout. This scene stunned the demon wolf who had spoken previously. Damn, this is different from what I imagined. Damn it. What if we chase after him and get killed by him? Although he did not want to, the current situation did not allow him to let his imagination run wild. Kill, kill, kill. All of a sudden, a murderous aura soared into the sky. Tens of thousands of Wolf Clan clansmen shouted at the same time, and the surrounding area was shaken by these shouts. Thousands of miles away, Lin Ray stopped and turned to look in the direction of the Roaring Sky Wolf tribe. He curled his lips and a look of disdain appeared on his face. And you're still killing? I'll kill your sister. If it weren't for my mercy, would you be raising your flags and shouting now? What a bunch of idiots. Although he said that, Lin Ray did not stop moving forward. He turned around and continued to move forward. As for why the system would issue such a strange quest, he still could not understand it. Ding. Congratulations to the host for completing the mission. The reward is 1 set of Frost Snow Pill ingredients and 3 million exchange points. It has been distributed to the system space. Please check and accept it. Lin Ray, who was moving forward, heard the sound of a system notification in his mind. For a moment, Lin Ray was overjoyed. Hey, what a mess. In the end, didn't you still give me the ingredients for the Frost Snow Pill? I really don't know what you were thinking. Why did you have to give me the entire mission before giving it to me? Isn't it troublesome? After saying that, Lin Ray continued to move forward. He really did not agree with the system's method of farting after taking off its pants. Ding. Mission issued by the system. Mission. Head to the next stop, the Berserk Lion Tribe. Provoke the Berserk Lion Tribe and allow him to escape safely before continuing on to the next battle. Mission reward, 10 million exchange points and a Sage Tier Wild Wave Palm. Ding. Mission issued by the system. Mission. The entire Roaring Sky Wolf Tribe is hunting you down. The host must shake them off before provoking the Berserk Lion Tribe's leader. Mission reward, 10 million exchange points and a Heavenly Dragon Fruit. The heavenly dragon fruit can raise one's flood dragon bloodline and allow one to squeeze into the ranks of the dragon clan. Oh damn! Isn't this prepared for the flood dragon? Thinking of the flood dragon that he had just subdued, and now the heavenly dragon fruit, this guy really knew how to use it. Ding! 2 missions. Does the host accept? Ding! Reminder to the host. If the host does not accept the mission, the host's cultivation level will drop by 1 level. Puh! Lin Rei vomited. Don't you F*King understand that there's no way out? Then why the F*CK did you say that? Hee, it's all part of the system's process. I can't help it. Who asked the system to set it up like this? I didn't want it to happen either. Lin Rei was speechless. Lin Rei was already speechless towards the system. However, he still agreed with the 2 missions. After all, he didn't want to give them. As for the entire Roaring Sky Wolf tribe hunting him down, that wasn't a problem at all. However, the biggest problem was the Berserk Lion tribe. According to the information that he had received previously, the Berserk Lion tribe's leader was a middle heavenly sage. With his current overall strength, he could still deal with an early heavenly sage. However, if he were to face a middle heavenly sage, he could only escape. Fight. Stop fooling around. He hadn't even made a move yet. The other party could kill him with a single slap. Ding! Does the host accept the system's mission? The system notification sounded again. This time, Lin Rei really had the urge to kill the system. Accept the mission. Ding! Congratulations to host for accepting the mission. Next, the countdown begins. You currently have 10 days, 240 hours, 14,400 minutes, 864,000 seconds. The countdown begins now. Ding! You have 240 hours, 14,400 minutes, 863,998 seconds left. Lin Rei was speechless. Causing trouble? This is purely causing trouble. When I accepted the mission just now, I didn't say that there was a countdown. Lin Rei really couldn't stand the system's sudden actions. Originally, he thought that it would take some time to shake off the wolf tribe. However, it seemed that it wouldn't be that simple now. With the addition of the Berserk Lion tribe, he only had 10 days left. Just thinking about it gave him a headache. Host, if I were you, I wouldn't think about what to do now. Instead, I would act quickly. Don't blame me for not reminding you. The system's killing mode is something that even I can't stop, so F*CK. Unfortunately for him, he was uncultured. He could only vent his dissatisfaction with the system's manipulation in this way. Alright, let's act quickly. Good luck. After saying that, the system's voice disappeared. Lin Rei didn't care about it. He looked around and locked onto the Berserk Lion tribe's location. He started running without stopping. As for the matter of shaking off the wolf tribe and provoking the Berserk Lion tribe in 10 days, he didn't care at all. Causing trouble. This is purely causing trouble. What am I supposed to do? As he ran, he vented his dissatisfaction. It was originally a good thing, but it ended up like this. Just as Lin Rei was worrying about the system's mission, the red flame tiger's voice sounded in Lin Rei's ears. Brother Lei, I think we shouldn't continue. I feel that it's very dangerous ahead. Ahead. He trusted the red flame tiger's intuition. After all, the red flame tiger was a demonic beast. Its intuition had always been very accurate, especially in this kind of mountain range where demonic beasts roamed freely. Oh right. Suddenly, Lin Rei seemed to have thought of something. The corner of his mouth curled up, and a terrifying smile appeared on the red flame tiger's face. Brother Lei, what are you trying to do? He understood Lin Rei very well. As long as Lin Rei showed this kind of smile, it meant that someone was going to be in big trouble. Hee, it's fun. Little tiger, which direction did you feel that gave you a stronger sense of danger? The red flame tiger couldn't understand Lin Rei's question. It didn't understand what Lin Rei meant, but it still obediently pointed to the left. There, that place gave me a very strong feeling. Over there. Turning his head to look in the direction pointed to by the red flame tiger, his smile deepened. Then he nodded. All right, since that's the case, let's go over there. As he spoke, he stretched out his hand, and his clothes appeared. He casually threw them on the ground. Brother Lei, what are you? Heh, fishing. What a big fish. After speaking, he turned and rushed to the left. His speed wasn't very fast, but in Lin Rei's plan, this speed was just enough for the wolf tribe to catch up. Damn it, aren't you chasing after me? Then don't blame me for being ruthless. Slowly, Lin Rei found an elixir in the system that could conceal his presence and aura. Then, he swallowed it and slowly rushed in the direction pointed by the red flame tiger. At this moment, Lin Rei was like a ghost. There was no sign of a human or cultivator's aura around him. It was as if he didn't exist at all. Slowly, although he had swallowed the elixir, Lin Rei still carefully moved in the direction of Naiha, just in case. Time passed slowly. Finally, Lin Rei came to a huge valley. There was a fishy smell in it. If he hadn't experienced it before, he would have vomited by now. Ding! A demonic beast at the peak of the Heavenly Sage level has been discovered. Host, please be careful. The system's sudden notification gave Lin Rei a shock. However, when he heard the system's words, he was stunned. Damn! A demonic beast at the peak of the Heavenly Sage level? How explosive! It hadn't been that long and he had already encountered such a powerful demonic beast. A demonic beast at the peak of the Heavenly Sage level was not something he could afford to offend. However, the more powerful it was, the more excited Lin Rei was. Watch me kill all of you this time. I'll let you understand that there are some people in this world that you can't afford to offend. As he spoke, he prepared the corpse of the werewolf tribe. Then, he saw a demonic beast that looked like a bull nearby. Towards this demonic beast that was only in the early stages of the Heavenly Sage level, Lin Rei naturally didn't care. Slowly approaching it, the Chaos Dragon Spear appeared in his hand. He aimed it at the demonic beast's heart. Pussy. In order to shift the blame to the werewolf tribe, he pierced the demonic beast's heart. Then, he grabbed the werewolf tribe's claw and slashed the demonic beast's heart a few times. When he saw that the wound belonged to the werewolf tribe, he stuffed the werewolf tribe's claw into the demonic beast's mouth. After doing all this, he erased all traces of his presence in the surroundings, and then left. As a social animal, it was natural that he would be furious when his own tribe members were killed. Not good, clan leader. At this moment, one of the demonic beast's companions arrived. Originally, he wanted to look for the demonic beast, but in the end, he saw the demonic beast being killed. Lin Rei really wanted to give this fellow a thumbs up when he saw him. It's not bad to have someone send you a pillow when you want to sleep. Oh woo! An angry roar sounded from the depths of the forest. A demonic beast that looked like a demonic beast came to the demonic beast's side. When it saw the scene, its eyes were filled with killing intent. Be asterisk starred, roaring sky wolf tribe, you've gone too far. I didn't kill you out of kindness, but you dare to treat my tribe members like this? Damn it, damn it. As he spoke, he released his peak Heavenly Sage cultivation. Suddenly, hundreds of thousands of demonic beasts that looked like a demonic beast prostrated themselves on the ground. Their eyes were filled with anger. They were very unhappy with the roaring sky wolf tribe's provocation. Clan leader not good. Just as the peak Heavenly Sage demonic beast was about to destroy the roaring sky wolf tribe, a voice broke the silence. What's the matter? Looking at the person who had come, he asked in a deep voice. Clan leader, I just discovered that the entire roaring sky wolf tribe is rushing towards us. Looking at their stance, they seem to want to start a war. What? The peak Heavenly Sage demonic beast tribe leader was dumbfounded. He was just about to attack when the wolf tribe made the first move. Humph, not bad. I didn't think that I would be looked down upon by these little fellows after not coming out for so long. He did not expect the roaring sky wolf tribe to be so bold. However, this was good as well. It saved him the trouble of looking for the roaring sky wolf tribe. Then he looked at the clansmen below and said, Clansmen, I will now issue the first arrest warrant since I took office. All members of the wolf clan must die. This is an explanation to our dead brothers, and also to protect us. Kill. The demonic beasts roared. The culprit of this incident had already appeared on the way to the Berserk Lion tribe. Lin Rei seemed to have seen the end of the roaring sky wolf tribe's fate. He did not believe that a peak Heavenly Sage cultivator could not destroy the roaring sky wolf tribe. As long as he could destroy the roaring sky wolf tribe, he would be able to complete one of the 2 missions that he had previously issued. Humph, kid, you're pretty good at using someone else to do your dirty work, the system said. It did not expect Lin Rei to do this. Tisk, it's all because of your dog. Otherwise, do you really think that I could complete the 2 missions in 10 days? Furthermore, even if the Roaring Sky Wolf tribe's matter is settled, the tribe leader of the Berserk Lion tribe is at the middle Heavenly Sage stage. Are you sure that the system did not issue the wrong mission? No, it's a mission that was tailor-made for you. Furthermore, I believe that you can do it. F***CK, am I human? Nope. Lin Rei. Alright, I've lost to you. However, I really have to come up with a plan to deal with the Berserk Lion tribe. Otherwise, with my current strength, I will not be able to complete the mission. The gap between realms was very big. Only he could fight above realms. If it were other people, hee. Fighting with bloodstains and fighting across realms, that was simply impossible. Alright, you can do your own research. Chapter 1439. On the other side, the entire Howling Sky Wolf tribe followed the scent left behind by Lin Rei and stopped in front of a valley. Xiao Tian stared at the valley and felt a sense of fear. What's going on? Why do I feel so afraid when I come here? He could not understand. Just then, one of the wolf tribe members stepped forward. Tribe leader, that human scent disappeared from here. Do you think we should go in? He pointed at the valley in front of them and asked. Tribe leader, we have to be careful. To put it bluntly, you were defeated before, but the other party didn't kill you. Instead he fled. Now, the other party's aura has disappeared. I feel that there is danger here, and I feel that this place is a little familiar. That's right, tribe leader. I think Old Ghost is right. The aura here is very violent and the aura here is very familiar. I feel like I've been here before. Hearing his subordinate's words, Xiao Tian frowned and turned to look at the valley in front of him. He immediately released his divine sense to check if there was any danger here. However, just as Xiao Tian's divine sense was about to reach the entrance of the valley, it was instantly cancelled out as if it had never appeared. What's going on? He did not think that the disappearance of his divine sense was an accident. As a cultivator in the early stage of the Heavenly Sage stage, his divine sense was extremely powerful. How could it disappear for no reason? Sensing this, Xiao Tian had a bad premonition. Indeed, what Old Ghost said just now made sense. Previously, Linley could indeed kill him, but Old Ghost didn't. This in itself was very strange. Thinking about it, Xiao Tian suddenly said, Howling Sky Wolf Tribe, retreat. Hearing this, the entire Howling Sky Wolf Tribe was stunned. Although they did not understand why, they still obediently retreated. This guy is quite vigilant. In the valley, the demonic beast at the peak of the Heavenly Sage stage looked at the retreating Howling Sky Wolf tribe members and cracked a bloodthirsty smile. Tribe leader, what should we do? I think we should just kill him. That's right, tribe leader. The Howling Sky Wolf tribe is just like that. Furthermore, their strength is not that great. They only have a few earth sages. Although they have more Dao fruits, they are still far from us. That's right, the Roaring Sky Wolf tribe is nothing. I don't know how they got the guts to provoke us. For a time, the people below spoke up one after another. Regarding this, he remained silent. Indeed, but when he thought of his own dead clansmen, everything from before no longer existed. Kill. Surround the entire Roaring Sky Wolf clan. Today, the entire Roaring Sky Wolf clan must be exterminated. Oh woo! Haha, alright, we'll obey your orders. After receiving the Patriarch's order, the hundreds of thousands of clansmen rushed out under the leadership of the elders. The moment they left the valley, they split into 2 groups and rushed out from the left and right. F***CK. I remember now. This is the Xueqi clan's territory. Old Ghost behind Xiao Tian suddenly realized when he saw the demonic beasts rushing out. What? Xueqi clan? Yes, the Xueqi clan. Looking at Xiao Tian, Old Ghost said, the Xueqi clan is a very terrifying clan. Their bones are filled with killing intent. They are born to be a battle clan. Moreover, their clan leader is at the peak of the Heavenly Sage realm. There are even more Heavenly Sage realm cultivators below them. I came here once when I went out for training, but it was a long time ago, so I didn't recognize it. However, as he spoke, his gaze swept across the Xueqi clan who had surrounded them. His eyes were filled with suspicion. In his memory, the Xueqi clan was not the kind of clan that would casually start a battle, unless someone threatened their existence. However, the Roaring Sky Wolf clan did not exist. He understood the strength of his clan. They were nothing compared to the Xueqi clan, let alone a threat to them. Continue speaking. Xiaotian's face darkened. This scene was enough to show that everything had entered a subtle state. Clan leader, I would like to ask if our Roaring Sky Wolf clan had offended the Xueqi clan. Offended them? Xiaotian narrowed his eyes in response to Old Ghost's question. A murderous intent appeared. I don't even know what the Xueqi clan is. Do you think I would send people here to cause trouble? Furthermore, the aura of that human just now disappeared. I think he might be the one behind this. However, given the current situation, I really hope that the clan leader of the Xueqi clan will listen to our explanation rationally when we meet him later. Looking at the appearance of the Xueqi tribe, there were more than 20 Earth Saints and 3 Middle Heavenly Saints in the Xueqi tribe's team. Their combat strength had obviously surpassed the Roaring Sky Wolf tribe by a lot. If they were to really fight, the outcome would be obvious. The Roaring Sky Wolf tribe would probably be annihilated without a single survivor. The Roaring Sky Wolf clan is still retreating. However, the Xueqi clan's speed is very fast. They surrounded the Roaring Sky Wolf clan in an instant. Each of them exuded a terrifying aura and looked as if they were ready to fight at any time. Humph, what is the meaning of this? The Roaring Sky Wolf clan's face darkened when they saw the Xueqi clan's appearance. Although they knew the other party's strength, they still had to maintain their dignity in front of their own clan members. What is the meaning of this? When he saw the Xueqi clan walk out, his gaze locked onto Xiaotian. His lips curled into a bloodthirsty smile. What do you mean? The Roaring Sky Wolf clan has appeared in my Xueqi clan and killed one of my clan members. What do you mean? What? Humph, don't try to fool me. Don't tell me that you don't know. Let me tell you, if your clan members dare to touch my clan members, they will be punished. As he spoke, he waved his hand. A black figure rushed out and landed in front of Xiaotian. This is... Xiaotian looked at the black figure that landed in front of him. It was the brown wolf from the Xueqi clan. He had not returned since he left. But, why would he appear here? Xiaotian looked at the corpses of his clan members in confusion and fear. This matter was very suspicious. However, at this moment, the other party did not give him a chance to explain himself. Roaring Sky Wolf clan, we have always minded our own business. However, since you have done this, I will not show you any mercy. Xueqi clan, listen up. Kill them all. Leave no one from the Roaring Sky Wolf clan alive. Today, I want the entire Roaring Sky Wolf clan to die. Oh woo! In an instant, before the Roaring Sky Wolf clan members could react, the Xueqi clan members roared into the sky. Then, the entire Xueqi clan charged forward like a sharp arrow and started a massacre. Everything happened too quickly. Before Xiaotian could react, he saw more than 100 of his clan members dead. Anger, indignation, rage. At this moment, all these emotions surged into his heart. His hatred for the Xueqi clan and that human exploded. Stop it! Stop it! Seeing that the clan member in front of him was about to die, Xiaotian came back to his senses. He appeared in front of the clan member and raised his hand to slap the Xueqi clan member. Bang! The moment the Xueqi clan member came into contact with Xiaotian, he was sent flying. 1,000 meters away, the Xueqi clan member that was sent flying lay on the ground, dead. Thank you, clan leader. Hurry up and leave this place. Find a place to hide. Xiaotian said to his clan members and turned around to save his clan members. However, the moment he moved, a black figure appeared. The elder who spoke previously had appeared in front of him. Looking at the elder, Xiaotian roared, "You want to stop me? You can't leave. Watch your clan members disappear obediently. Then, let me send you on your way. Otherwise, scram." Without waiting for the elder to finish his words, Xiaotian slapped him. At this moment, Xiaotian had transformed into a howling sky wolf and slapped the elder with his huge claws. Sigh. Looking at the incoming claws, the elder sighed and shook his head. Then, He raised his hand and pointed forward. Suddenly, a white light shot out from his hand. Pucci! The sound of flesh tearing rang out. The howling sky wolf paused in mid-air. There was a red dot on the paw and blood flowed out from the wound. How? Xueqi did not show any expression towards his injury. However, he was shocked by the elder's strength. The peak of the Heavenly Sage Realm. This was definitely a peak Heavenly Sage Realm demonic beast. With such means he could pierce through his body in an instant. If he was not a peak Heavenly Sage Realm demonic beast, then what was he? You are? Looking up, he stared at the elder in fear. At this moment, he had a suspicion in his heart. Clan leader of the Xueqi clan? The elder was not at all surprised that Xueqi had guessed his identity. After all, he was the only peak Heavenly Sage demonic beast in the entire Xueqi tribe. I know. Then watch obediently. Or you can kill yourself. In that case, I can promise you that I will leave some of your clan members as incense. No. Although the elder's request was tempting, Xueqi refused. He wanted to get to the bottom of this matter. He did not want to die with regrets. After all, this concerned the lives of his entire tribe. He could not be careless. No, then you. Elder, this matter is not what you think. There must be something fishy. At this moment, Xueqi lowered his stance. In this world where the strong were respected, the strong represented everything. Let's hear it. Needless to say, the elder knew the situation of the battle. He was not afraid of delaying it for a minute or two. He wanted to see what Xueqi had to say. Seeing that the elder was giving him a chance to explain, Xueqi became excited. He bowed and said respectfully, Elder, there is something fishy about this matter. Just now, the corpse that you threw was indeed from the Roaring Sky Wolf tribe. However, he had left long ago and did not return. Furthermore, we followed the aura of a human to your territory. It was because of that human that the entire Roaring Sky Wolf tribe was mobilized. Human? How could a human appear here? Also, what cultivation level is that human at? How could he cause trouble in the Roaring Sky Wolf tribe's territory? This. Xueqi was speechless. It was not that he did not dare to say it. He was just too embarrassed to say it. However, when he heard the cries of his fellow tribesmen, he no longer cared about his pride. The other party is an early-stage Earth Sage cultivator. The elder was speechless. Do you think I will believe you? Early-stage Earth Sage cultivator? Why don't you come up with a lie first? You, an early-stage Heavenly Sage, said that you can't defeat an early-stage Earth Sage cultivator? Do you really think I am a fool? Although it sounded like a lie, it was the truth. He was very surprised. However, there was nothing he could do. After all, he was the one who encountered it. Elder, I am telling the truth. The other party is indeed an early-stage Earth Sage cultivator. Furthermore, he defeated me. However, what I don't understand is that the other party could have killed me. Why did he suddenly turn around and run away? At this point, his heart was filled with doubts. He still could not understand the other party's intentions. Continue lying. I have faith in you. However, if you continue to lie, your tribesmen will all die. Are you sure you want to continue lying? The elder pointed behind Xueqi and asked. Xueqi turned around and saw his tribesmen dying one by one. His heart was filled with anger. He could not figure out how he could make this old man believe him. However, the truth was just as he had said. Elder, That's right. Elder, this is where I was injured. Take a look for yourself. As he spoke, he transformed back into his human form and took off his clothes. Suddenly, numerous wounds appeared in front of the elder. It was a shocking sight. Hiss! Xueqi's body was covered with wounds. Some of them were even bleeding. It was obvious that he had suffered serious injuries. Furthermore, based on the remnant saint's spiritual chi on his wounds, he was a human. Furthermore, he had suffered these injuries recently. The elder did not know what to say. With such injuries, the fact that he was able to endure and come here was enough for the elder to believe him. However, his tribesmen had been killed in the valley. If an early-stage Earth Sage cultivator had entered the valley, how could he not know? This made the elder feel very conflicted. When he saw the determination and killing intent in Xiaotian's eyes, he could not tell what was going on. Could it be the human that Xiaotian spoke of was the culprit? At this moment, at a place far away from where they were, Lin Rei, the instigator of all this, was sitting by the side of the stream. In front of him was a dragon that weighed 1,000 pounds. It was being roasted continuously by Lin Rei. Kiske, I wonder how the Roaring Sky Wolf tribe is doing. Shouldn't I be able to complete the mission as long as I'm delayed? Why hasn't the system notified me that the mission has been completed after so long? He was deep in thought. He was completely unaware of the battle between the Xueqi tribe and the Roaring Sky Wolf tribe. If he knew, he would be cheering in the dark. Kid, you've become very bad. Originally, it was only a matter of one tribe. Now you've turned it into 2 tribes. The Xueqi tribe is really unlucky to have met you. Scram. What are you talking about? I'm your master. If you really talk about your master, won't your heart hurt? As he spoke, Lin Rei pretended to be heartbroken. Seeing this, the system wanted to rush out and slap him. Humph, what you did is inhumane. Why can't I talk about it? Of course, I agree with this. When you don't have absolute power, you have to use everything you can to achieve your goals. TSK, you dog. Senior, what I've said is all true. How about this? Follow me to find that human. If it's really as I've said, please spare my tribesmen. If it's not, with the strength of your tribe, wouldn't it be more than enough to annihilate my Roaring Sky Wolf tribe? Chapter 1440. After much hesitation, he finally agreed to Xiao Tian's suggestion. Furthermore, Xiao Tian was right. If they found out that they had been lied to, the entire Roaring Sky Wolf tribe would be wiped out. After all, it would be a piece of cake. After thinking for a while, he nodded. I can agree to your conditions. However, before I can confirm whether you are telling the truth, the entire Roaring Sky Wolf tribe must be within the Xueqi tribe's line of sight. Furthermore, your cultivation must be sealed. Only then can I trust you and accompany you to find that human. This. Xiao Tian hesitated. After all, this concerned the lives of his entire tribe. If his cultivation was not sealed, he might still be able to fight. Even if his cultivation was not sealed, he could at least escape. However, if his cultivation was not sealed, the old man from the Xueqi tribe would not agree to what he had just said. After thinking for a while, he looked at his tribesmen who had been subdued or were still fighting. Looking at their pained expressions, Xiao Tian's heart softened. All right, I agree. In the end, Xiao Tian agreed to the Xueqi tribe leader's request. It was not for himself, but for the lives of his entire tribe. Seeing that Xiao Tian had agreed, the old man smiled and nodded. All right, since that's the case, let's announce it. He turned around and looked at his tribesmen who were fighting in the distance. A look of sadness flashed across his eyes. He then said, Tribesmen of the Roaring Sky Wolf tribe. Suddenly, Xiao Tian's words caused the entire place to fall silent. Xiao Tian did not think that this was his threat. He looked at the old man behind him. When the old man saw Xiao Tian looking at him, he smiled and nodded. Clearly, the Xueqi tribe had their reasons for stopping the battle. Tribesmen. Looking at the remaining 10,000 tribesmen, he said, Today, my Roaring Sky Wolf tribe has been framed. Now, in order to find the culprit, Xiao Tian asks everyone not to act rashly. Let the Xueqi tribe seal your cultivation while I go back to find that human. When the truth is revealed, our tribesmen can live. If not, then our Roaring Sky Wolf tribe will be wiped out in Panglai. As he spoke, in order to get his tribesmen to agree with him, 2 drops of crystal-clear tears appeared in his eyes. Coupled with Xiao Tian's guilty expression, it was very pitiful. Xiao Tian is here to plead with my fellow tribesmen. For the sake of the Roaring Sky Wolf tribe's future, please let go of your resistance. I promise that I will definitely find the culprit and ensure everyone's safety. This kid is good. He can easily fool his own clansmen. The old man admired Xiao Tian's eloquence. Right now, he was like a clay bodhisattva crossing a river. He couldn't even protect himself. Yet, he had to promise so many clansmen. He really wanted to see what kind of expression he would have if he couldn't complete it in the end. Patriarch. Patriarch, I believe in you. I believe that you will save us. Yes, we believe in the Patriarch. We believe in our people. With the first to speak, more and more clansmen agreed. Soon after, the entire Howling Firmament Wolf clan and all the remaining Howling Firmament Wolves agreed to Xiao Tian's suggestion. As soon as they agreed, the people from the Xueqi clan stepped forward and sealed the cultivations of all the members of the Howling Sky Wolf tribe. Patriarch, you will definitely be able to catch that human. You will definitely come back for us. Yes, we believe in the Patriarch. Patriarch, you will definitely not abandon us. At this moment, what was happening here was very far away. Lin Rei didn't even know that something like this would happen. Xian Er's time is up. Previously, there was a period of recovery due to the suppression of the pill. However, now that the time was up, he had yet to return. Black-yellow pill. Think about the black-yellow pill. Only the black-yellow pill can completely cure your daughter's illness. Think about the pain he suffered back then. Think about how you watched Xian Er recover from her pain. The system's voice rang out. Suddenly, Lin Rei was immersed in his memories. As for the Howling Sky Wolf tribe and the Xueqi clan, he didn't have the mood to care about them. In front of the palace, Lin Rei and Lin Tian's figures appeared. They lifted their heads and looked at the palace in front of them with complicated expressions. Milky Way Hall. That's right, this was the Milky Way Hall. This was the place where they discovered Xian Er cultivating the dark ice heavenly art. Young master, Xian Er is cultivating here. However, it seems that she has already been in closed-door seclusion for 300 years. Her cultivation base wasn't weak at all. I wonder what level her cultivation base has reached after so many years. Lin Tian, who stood behind Qin Wentian, spoke. Is that so? Honestly speaking, even as a father, he didn't know. Thinking back to the past, his heart was filled with regret. He didn't care about his children at all. He instantly released his divine sense and communicated with Lin Xian, who wasn't cultivating. Xian If one were to forcefully barge in while cultivating, it would definitely cause one's cultivation to go berserk. However, communicating with one's divine sense wouldn't cause any side effects. In the Milky Way Hall, a female sat cross-legged in the center. She was clad in Taoist robes and her hair was unkempt. Her countenance was delicate and her features were pure. She was a peak-grade beauty. However, the only thing that could be said about her was her ice-cold countenance. Coupled with her countenance, she caused others to tremble in fear. Who is disturbing this seat's cultivation? Her originally tightly shut eyes abruptly opened as a bright light flashed within. The cold aura grew even denser as a heaven-shaking killing intent gushed out from her body. What's going on? Qin Wentian could feel the heaven-shaking killing intent. Lin Rei's expression froze as he cast a puzzled glance at Lin Tian, who was beside him. I don't know. Xian Er's aura seems to have already broken through to the initial phase of the Divine Monarch realm. After carefully sensing, Lin Tian was completely dumbfounded. How long has it been? The cultivation base of a junior was already about to catch up to him, who was from the older generation who accompanied her father in battle. Something's not right. This aura. Heavenly force of ice? Lin Rei didn't understand. The heavenly force of ice was a cultivation art that Lin Rei found from the system. Those who cultivated this cultivation art would have to endure bone-chilling pain every day before they could succeed. And it was precisely because of this that Lin Rei placed this cultivation art at the highest location in the library. Why would it appear on his daughter's body? Not only that, from the level of her cultivation, it seemed that she had already reached the 5th level. Lin Rei truly couldn't understand. He remembered that the cultivation art he imparted to his daughter wasn't the heavenly force of ice. But now, this cultivation art might seem powerful, but it was truly powerful. However, it was because the cultivator had to endure bone-chilling pain every day. In Lin Rei's opinion, this cultivation art was simply too cruel. That was why Lin Rei sealed it away. He would have never imagined that after not seeing his daughter for a short period of time, she would actually cultivate the cultivation art he sealed away. Lin Rei, who was at the side, was also stunned. He didn't know about this as well. He had been out for a period of time and didn't return to the sect. Hence, he was completely unaware of this point. This lass, how did she? A helpless expression appeared on Lin Rei's face. He really wanted to know what this lass wanted to do exactly. Within the Astral River Hall, Lin Xian, had just awoken from her cultivation. But from her cold countenance, one could tell that she was enraged, extremely enraged. She was so enraged that she wanted to kill someone. She was in the midst of cultivating and was at the most crucial moment. Who would have known that she would be disturbed? More importantly, the greatest taboo of cultivation was to be disturbed by others. But now, there was actually someone who dared to disturb her. Furrowing her brows, she opened her eyes and stared at the entrance of the astral river hall as killing intent gushed forth from her. No matter who you are, since you disturbed this seat's cultivation, you have to pay the price. Standing up, she released her cultivation. The temperature in the surroundings was already below zero, but at the instant Lin Xian released her cultivation, the entire space seemed to be frozen solid. Boom! The sealed doors abruptly opened as Lin Xian's silhouette abruptly appeared at the entrance. Her gaze swept through the surroundings and at the instant she saw Lin Rei and Qin Wentian, her killing intent was instantly retracted. Even her cultivation art was retracted to the extreme. As for Lin Rei, he could feel the killing intent and coldness emanating from Xian. Lin Rei started, but at the instant when he saw her retracting her killing intent, his frozen countenance eased up by quite a bit. From Lin Xian's earlier actions, it was clear that the mystic ice heavenly art had an effect on her. Father? Lin Shan's reaction was extremely similar to when he first saw Lin Rei. Both of them spoke in a probing tone, as though Lin Rei's appearance was something inconceivable. With regards to this, Lin Rei felt extremely guilty in his heart regarding the changes in Lin Xian. His stiff face squeezed out a smile as he nodded. I'm back. Swish. As the sound of Lin Rei's voice faded, Lin Xian transformed into a beam of light and rushed towards Lin Rei. She stretched out her hands and hugged Lin Rei. Tears flowed down from her eyes as she sobbed. You're finally back. It's been so long since your daughter last saw you. After speaking, her words became unclear, and at the end, her heart was filled with pain and agony. At the side, Lin Tian retreated to the side when he saw this scene, not wanting to disturb the father-daughter pair. He silently stood there, not saying a word. Woo-woo. The hoarse cries of pain and anguish entered Linley's ears. Each cry was like a sharp dagger stabbing into Linley's heart. Since young, other than Lin Rei, this daughter of his was the most resolute. But now she had become like this. Lin Rei understood that everything was his fault. He stretched out his hands and hugged Xian, gently stroking her back and silky hair. Tears flowed from his eyes as he said, Cry, cry, cry it out. Everything will be fine once you cry it all out. Just like that, he quietly listened to Xian's cries. Lin Rei didn't stop her. He understood in his heart that after such a long time of grievances accumulated in her heart, it was a good thing for her to let it all out. Time slowly flowed by. Lin Rei didn't know how much time had passed. He only knew that he was standing at the same place. The sun had already set and Xian's cries gradually stopped. The entire Xuanzong sect was bustling with activity because of Lin Rei's orders. And at this moment, Lin Shan also knew of Lin Rei's orders. This order to him could be said to be a merciless blow. He didn't expect that his father would do such a thing. He really wanted his mother to plead for leniency, but Ice by the side stopped him, telling him the pros and cons of this matter. Lin Shan was still considered to be sensible. After hearing the pros and cons, he didn't say anything. In the end, he could only silently accept this fact. In the Astral River Hall, Lin Rei sat on the steps in front of the hall. Lin Xian was lying on Lin Rei's lap. In addition, the golden rays of the western sun shone down on Lin Rei and Xian. This scene was extremely peaceful. Looking at his daughter lying on his lap, Lin Rei gently said, Xian, father remembered that when I left, I didn't give you this mystic ice heavenly force. But why did your cultivation technique change after I returned? And looking at your mystic ice heavenly force, it seems that you have already cultivated to the 5th level. She stood up and looked at her father with a resolute expression. Father, you weren't around and I couldn't see you. But every time you encountered danger, your daughter couldn't help. Brother Yun was there to take care of the matters of the sect. I felt that I was too useless, so I wanted to cultivate faster. That's right. Back then when I was in the library, I saw the mystic ice heavenly force sealed by you. So you broke the seal and after reading the introduction of the mystic ice heavenly force, You resolutely decided to cultivate this cultivation technique, right? Lin Rei finished Lin Xian's sentence. Yes. With regards to this, Lin Xian'er didn't hide it and boldly admitted it. You. At this moment Lin Rei panicked. He didn't expect that the reason why Lin Xian'er cultivated this cultivation technique was because of him, her father. When he thought of the pain she would have to endure every day after cultivating the mystic ice heavenly force, Lin Rei couldn't bear for her to continue cultivating. Xian'er, why don't we do this? If you want to cultivate, Father will give you an even stronger and better cultivation technique. Give up on cultivating this cultivation technique. This cultivation technique requires you to endure too much pain every day. Father can't bear for you to suffer every day. Do you understand? All these years, the reason why Father worked so hard in cultivation was because I didn't want you to suffer. I didn't want you to be burdened. I wanted to protect you all. Father. Father. Lin Xian'er suddenly spoke. Lin Rei's voice rang out. His eyes were filled with bewilderment as he turned to Lin Xian'er. Daughter wishes to cultivate this cultivation technique. A resolute expression flashed in Lin Xian'er's eyes. For 300 years, daughter had to endure the pain every day. After all these years, daughter has already gotten used to such pain. Also, daughter has comprehended many things from this cultivation technique. Daughter wishes to continue cultivating. Daughter wish to cultivate. Lin Rei. Lin Xian'er's words directly choked Lin Rei, causing him to have no way to continue speaking. All right, Father, let's not talk about this matter. Lin Xian'er didn't want to linger on this matter for too long. A smile appeared on her face as she changed the topic. All right, Father, why did you come back this time? How long will you be staying? AI. He understood Xian'er's meaning and let out a long sigh. This time around, I came back to arrange some things. In the future, I will bring you all to the sacred world. What? Sacred? Sacred world? Father, could it be that you? Thinking back to the time when he returned and saw Xian'er's situation, Lin Rei was filled with regret. If he had returned more often and spent more time with his children, maybe everything would have been different. Xiao Shan wouldn't have become a spoiled brat, and Xian'er wouldn't have cultivated the dark ice heavenly art. Everything was his fault. Enough. Don't think about all these now. In the future, your world will only grow more and more vast. If you don't want Xian'er to suffer anymore, you better hurry up and complete the mission so that you can obtain the Xianhuang pellet. Chapter 1441. The region where the Berserk Lion tribe was located was strange. If the Berserk Lion tribe lived in a place with barren hills and unruly rivers, it would be a beautiful place with beautiful scenery. Lin Rei did not expect this. Especially when he saw the waterfall that seemed to reach the sky, it made him feel like he was in a fairyland. What a heavenly paradise! Looking at the scenery in front of him, Lin Rei could not help but sigh. He thought about the place where the Xuanzong sect was located. Sigh. Compared to this place, it was like barren hills and unruly rivers, without any vitality. Penglai is very suitable to be the headquarters of the Xuanzong sect. However, this place is too remote. If it was not on the sea, it would be the most suitable place. PFFF. A very discordant sound came from the side. Lin Rei was startled by the sound and quickly turned around to look in the direction of the sound. His eyes were cold and his forehead was covered in cold sweat. He clenched his fists and circulated his cultivation to the maximum. He was ready to attack at any time. Who is it? Sneaking around. Get out here. Tisk, tisk. You have quite a temper. The voice came again. Along with the voice, a figure walked out from behind a tree in the distance. You! Looking at the figure that walked out, Lin Rei was stunned. It was not because of anything else but because this person looked too young. He had a delicate appearance and was wearing a long robe that suited his temperament very well. Of course, the most important thing was that this young man gave off an easygoing feeling. Of course, Lin Rei did not think that this young man was an ordinary person who could not even truss a chicken. To be able to appear behind him without him noticing, this young man's cultivation must be amazing. What shocked Lin Rei even more was that he could not see through this young man's cultivation. He even felt that this young man was an ordinary person. He remembered that he had felt this feeling from Zhu before. However, Zhu's cultivation was so powerful that even 10 of him would not be able to sense it. However, this young man in front of him gave him the same feeling. It did not make sense. It did not make sense at all. System, check all the information about this young man. Ding. Checking has begun. Host, please wait a moment. Ding. 3 million exchange points have been deducted from the host. Due to the strong demand of the host, it has been deducted directly. Ding. Host's remaining balance is 162 million exchange points. Linley was speechless. Just checking for information cost 3 million. This was much more expensive than before. In the past, it was only a few 100,000. Why was it that the more the system was updated, the more expensive it was? Lin Rei's eyes didn't move away from the young man at all. He was afraid. He was really afraid at this moment. He was afraid that the young man would suddenly attack him. He was afraid that he wouldn't have the ability to fight back. He was afraid that if he died, his family and friends would be harmed. He was afraid that if he died, his daughter's illness wouldn't be treated. At this moment, Lin Rei thought of many things. However, it seemed that he was really overthinking things. The young man opposite him saw Lin Rei's vigilant eyes and his battle-ready appearance. He smiled bitterly and took a step forward towards Lin Rei. Fellow Taoist, don't be afraid. My name is Liang Yong, and I'm the ruler of this mountain range. I've just found out that someone has entered this place. I'm afraid that this Shaolin temple will be persecuted, so I came to investigate. I don't know who this is. Looking at the young man, Lin Rei didn't see any emotion in his eyes. Therefore, he became even more cautious. I'm here to look for the patriarch of the Berserk Lion tribe. I wonder. That's not right. After saying that, Lin Rei realized that the patriarch of this mountain range was the residence of the Berserk Lion tribe. If that was the case, then you are the patriarch of the Berserk Lion tribe? Although he didn't want to believe it, seeing the other party nod his head, he had no choice but to believe it. However, this patriarch of the Berserk Lion tribe was a little different from what he imagined. The difference was too big. Hee, fellow Taoist, are you thinking that I, the patriarch of the Berserk Lion tribe, should have a rough appearance and act recklessly and heroically? His words hit the nail on the head. Needless to say, Lin Rei really thought that way. Not only that, he even thought more than that. Looking at Lin Rei's current appearance, Liang Yong knew that he had guessed correctly. Thinking about it, a smile appeared on his face. He bowed and said, "Yes, let's get to know each other. I am Liang Yong, the patriarch of the Berserk Lion tribe. I am the person you are looking for. However, may I ask, why are you looking for me?" Ding. Investigation ended. Liang Yong, patriarch of the Berserk Lion tribe. Peak of the Middle Heaven Sage realm. Only one step away from the late Heaven Sage realm. Lin Rei was speechless. 3 million, 3 million. If I knew he was so easy to talk to, I wouldn't have spent 3 million to find someone I already know. Thinking of the 3 million exchange points he had spent, Lin Rei's heart ached. If he had known this, he would have. Sigh. The past was unbearable to recall. It was better not to mention it. Lin Rei looked at Liang Yong and bowed. I am Lin Rei. I came here to pay a visit to the patriarch of the Berserk Lion tribe. I didn't expect fellow Taoist to be so heroic. I really didn't expect. Oh, fellow Taoist, you flatter me. No. Fellow Taoist, you have a heroic aura. Especially your cultivation at the peak of the middle stage of the Heaven Sage realm. I am very envious. Oh. He looked at Lin Rei and sized him up. I didn't expect this guy to know my cultivation. It seems that I have underestimated him. Although he thought so, he said something different. Fellow Taoist, you said you were looking for me. May I know why you are looking for me? Moreover, from what I remember, I am not very familiar with fellow Taoist. I haven't even seen you before. Since the other party asked this question, Lin Rei naturally went straight to the point. Now that he had met the person in question, if he didn't deal with this matter quickly, he didn't know how long he would have to wait. Fellow Taoist, I came here mainly because I heard that you have exhausted your cultivation. Therefore, I came to exchange pointers with you. System, Find out if there are any medicinal pills that don't have any side effects when breaking through to the next realm. Oh right, and from the Dao fruit realm to the Dao integration realm. Are you sure you want this medicinal pill? In response to Lin Rei's request, the system tried to dissuade him. This medicinal pill is completely useless to you. Are you sure? Cut the crap. Hurry up and find it for me. No matter how much it costs. All right. Since the host has such a request, this system will not refute the host. After speaking, the system's voice disappeared and it began to search. In the outside world, when he heard that Lin Rei wanted to exchange pointers with him, the corners of his mouth curled up. An imperceptible smile flashed across his face. Fellow Taoist, why are you doing this? I am at the peak of the middle stage of the Heaven Sage realm. Fellow Taoist, you are at the early stage of the Earth Sage realm. Don't you know that the difference of one realm is like a chasm? Or perhaps, fellow Taoist, you have nothing better to do and want to entertain me? He wanted to say that this was not his original intention. However, when the words reached his mouth, he didn't continue. He couldn't possibly say that this was a mission issued by the system in his mind. Thinking that it was inappropriate, he swallowed his words and changed his mind. Fellow Taoist, you must know that cultivators should face difficulties head-on and go against the heavens. If you don't seek other methods, it will be very difficult for you to improve your cultivation. And I happen to be such a person. Because my cultivation progress is too slow, I have to use this method to not only increase my cultivation, but also increase my combat experience. This way, I can kill two birds with one stone. Why not? Hearing this, Liang Yong was stunned. He smiled and nodded. That's right. Fellow Taoist, you are right. Cultivation is a path that goes against the heavens. If you don't progress together, you will only be left behind. If that's the case, does that mean you agree to my request? Linley asked probingly. Hee. No. Liang Yong shook his head. Why? Don't tell me you don't want to be like me, refining your cultivation and state of mind? Lin Rei was puzzled. Liang Yong shook his head again. Fellow Taoist, you are right. But... He looked at Lin Rei and continued. Fellow Taoist, you are in the early stage of the Earth Sage realm. Do you think I can get anything from you that can help me refine my cultivation? What does he mean? Is he looking down on me because my cultivation is too low? Or is he looking down on me? Lin Rei felt a heavy blow after hearing Liang Yong's words. However, when he thought about it, Liang Yong's words did make sense. Perhaps he could refine his cultivation on the line between life and death on the mountain of the strong cultivators. However, on cultivators with lower cultivation levels. Why aren't you saying anything? Lin Rei was already depressed by Liang Yong's words. He had never been looked down upon so openly in his life. Moreover, what Liang Yong said sounded quite right. He couldn't find any fault with it. Ding! The Universal Aura Pill is a pill made by refining the Universal Aura from 36 natural treasures. It can be used to raise one's Dao fruit to the Dao integration stage. It does not have any side effects of raising one's cultivation level. Damn, that's really good. Unfortunately, it's the same as trash to me. Lin Rei coveted the pill recommended by the system very much. Unfortunately, it was useless to him. How many exchange points? The effects mentioned before were not important at all. To him, the most important thing was the number of exchange points. Not much. How much is not much? It's only 80 million exchange points. Lin Rei. Hearing this price, Lin Rei almost vomited. Damn you, 80 million exchange points? Then according to what you said, this Universal Aura Pill is the worst pill for raising one's cultivation level. Yes, host is really smart. Although Lin Rei was just thinking about it, the system's answer made Lin Rei even more depressed. Alright, I won't say any more, alright, I won't say any more. Then does host want to buy it? To be honest, he really needed this pill. But thinking of the price, his heart began to bleed. It was too expensive. Do you want to buy it? The system asked again. Looking at Liang Yong who was staring at him, he thought of the mission given by the system. Helplessly, he shook his head and smiled bitterly. Buy it. It's only 80 million. What's the big deal? Ding! Congratulations to host for purchasing the Universal Aura Pill. The pill has been transferred to the system space. Host, please check and accept. Ding. Host spent 80 million exchange points to purchase the pill. Current balance is 82 million exchange points. You bought it. Lin Rei could not believe his ears. What's going on? Why did I buy it? I haven't thought about it yet. Why did I pay? At this moment, Lin Rei only felt that the world was spinning. Why did I buy it? It's 80 million. Didn't you say you wanted to buy it? With a crisp slap, Lin Rei directly slapped himself. Damn it. My mouth. My mouth is too cheap. Why did I say I wanted to buy it? Lin Rei's action stunned Liang Yong. He had seen self-abuse before, but Lin Rei's TSK, this was the first time. I've learned something new. Really learned something new. There was no other way. It was the first time he saw a human like Lin Rei who walked away. How many years had it been? How many years had it been since he last saw a human? He did not expect to see the first human he saw in so many years walk away like this. At this moment, Lin Rei regained his senses. He tried not to think about the 80 million exchange points, but, looking at Liang Yong, Lin Li bowed. Fellow Taoist, I have a pill here that can help you break through. Fellow Taoist, you are currently at the edge of the peak of the middle heavenly saint stage. If you have this pill, you will definitely be able to enter the peak of the late heavenly saint stage. To be honest, Liang Yong did not believe Lin Rei's sudden request. After all, if there was such a good pill, would he use it himself? Fellow Taoist, the universal breath pill is the best pill I've ever obtained. It's a pill that makes my heart bleed. Fellow Taoist, please agree to my request. Of course, I'll add one more thing on top of that. When we fight, you just have to pretend to lose to me. If that's the case, then this universal chi pill belongs to you, fellow Taoist. Don't worry. This pill will definitely not have the side effects of increasing one's cultivation level. So, what do you think? To be honest, Liang Yong was tempted. Anyone would be tempted by this pill. However, there must be something wrong. It was natural for him to use such a heaven-defying pill. But, to ask his opponent to pretend to lose to him in order to exchange pointers with him, this request was really... Fellow cultivator, could it be that you have some special fetish? Moreover, this pill is necessary for you. I really don't understand. Fellow cultivator. What do you mean? He also wanted to know the answer to Liang Yong's question. However, this was the truth. Understanding Liang Yong's doubts, he flipped his hand and took out the universal breath pill. A brown pill appeared. Suddenly, a natural fragrance filled the air. This is... Liang Yong did not pay much attention to the sudden appearance of the pill. However, when he smelled the fragrance from the pill, the originally unbreakable barrier in his cultivation level showed signs of loosening. The universal breath pill. Fellow cultivator, you must have felt it just now. Lin Rei knew that for someone like Liang Yong who was about to break through, it was normal for his cultivation level to loosen when he smelled this kind of heavenly treasure. And he was using this kind of mentality to tempt Liang Yong. He believed that as long as this thing appeared and Liang Yong experienced it, then the following things would definitely follow naturally. You little brat. You are so crazy to complete the mission. At this moment, the system also knew why Lin Rei needed this pill. Humph. Who asked the system to give me such a shameless mission? It's my fault. Lin Rei did not care about the system's words. As long as he completed the mission, he could use all the resources. That's true. However, I remember that the system's mission is to provoke Liang Yong and then escape safely. Isn't the mission completed? Why did you? Nonsense. Didn't you see that I didn't even notice Liang Yong's appearance just now? With this kind of cultivation level, do you think I have the chance to escape safely after provoking him? What a joke. Chapter 1442. The system did not refute. Lin Rei was right. Even if Lin Rei's battle prowess and speed were far superior to ordinary saints, he was still lacking when compared to Kuang Shi. If he really provoked Liang Yong like what the mission said, no one knew what the final result would be. All right, let's do as I say. At the very least, we'll be able to complete the mission. That way, our cultivation won't drop. Isn't it great to have it both ways? The system remained silent. Lin Rei exited the conversation with the system and returned to reality. His gaze landed on Liang Yong as a smile appeared on his face. How is it? Fellow Taoist, you have to understand that this kind of thing is rare. I can guarantee that in the entire holy world, other than me, there might be others who can take out this kind of thing. But, do you think they would give up the chance to increase their cultivation realm for you? Liang Yong was silent. Lin Rei was right. In the face of interest, all relationships in the cultivation world could be abandoned. If one had the strength, all the interest would naturally be within reach. In the face of power, who would give up such a good opportunity? However, it was precisely because of this that Liang Yong did not believe that Lin Rei would give up such a good opportunity. Or perhaps, Lin Rei had put something in this pill that could control others. As the saying goes, one should not have the heart to harm others, but one must always be on guard against others. Looking at the pill in Lin Rei's hand, Liang Yong asked, "Speak, what is your real purpose for coming here? Who sent you here?" What? Lin Rei was stunned. After all this time, it turned out that this fellow had never trusted him. Thinking about the time he had left, Lin Rei had a headache. There was no other way. In order to complete the mission faster, he raised his hand to the sky and said, "Lin Rei, swear to the Tendo that if I have the heart to harm Liang Yong, I will be struck by lightning and my soul will be destroyed. I will never be able to reincarnate." Now, you think I will harm you? This time, Lin Rei had already proven his determination by swearing the Tendo oath. Although the Tendo was useless to him, Liang Yong did not know that. Are you telling the truth? Liang Yong trusted Lin Li's oath to the Tao of the Heavens. Amongst his people, if one were to violate an oath to the Tao of the Heavens, the only result would be death. And a very miserable death at that. Just like Lin Li's oath, his soul would be destroyed, and he would die without a burial place. Nonsense. Rolling his eyes, he said, "Tell me, do you agree to my request or not? Of course, if you don't agree, I can find someone else. However, when the time comes, this pill will TSK. He didn't continue. He believed that even if he didn't say anything, Liang Yong would know what he wanted to say. However, with such a strong temptation in front of him, it would be a lie to say that he was not tempted. Hiss! After pondering over the pros and cons of this matter, Liang Yong finally couldn't resist the temptation of power. He nodded and said, "All right, since you are so sincere, I will agree to your request. However, only once. In the end, don't mention this matter again. Do you agree?" "Agree. Of course I agree." As soon as Liang Yong finished speaking, Lin Li hurriedly nodded in agreement. What a joke. This damn pill was worth 80 million exchange points. Did Liang Yong think that this daddy's exchange points came from nowhere? Seriously. If that's the case, then, come on. As he said that, Liang Yong looked like he was ready to be plucked. Lin Rei felt a headache coming on. Big brother, you. I'm talking about pretending to admit defeat. I'm not asking you to stand still. All right. In the next moment, Liang Yong became serious. He didn't hold back his cultivation at all. Suddenly, the originally clear sky was covered by dark clouds. All the demonic beasts within 10,000 miles felt the pressure of Liang Yong's cultivation and prostrated themselves on the ground. This is the clan leader? That's right, the clan leader's aura. Could it be an enemy has invaded? Quick, inform the entire tribe to support the clan leader. How dare he do such a thing in the territory of our Berserk Lion tribe? Today, he will not return. Yes, that's right. In an instant, the entire Berserk Lion tribe moved out without knowing the situation. Suddenly, the entire mountain range was in chaos. Damn, it can't be. Feeling Liang Yong's cultivation, Lin Rei was dumbfounded. This guy didn't understand what he meant at all. Since that was the case, he had no choice but to experience the cultivation of a mid-heavenly saint. Although he was unwilling, he had no choice. After all, it was free and he had paid for it. The other party wouldn't kill him. Star finger. Lin Rei's figure flashed. Because of Liang Yong's suppression, Lin Rei's movement speed was slowed down a little. However, his speed was still very fast. In an instant, he was in front of Liang Yong. Using the star finger, he stabbed towards Liang Yong's chest. Oh, not bad. This combat strength is equivalent to a mid-heavenly saint. Seeing Lin Rui's combat strength, Liang Yong was shocked. At this moment, he finally understood why Lin Rui was looking for experts. However, Liang Yong seemed to have misunderstood. He didn't think that Lin Rui wanted to do this. Lin Rui simply wanted to complete the mission. Bang! Swoosh! A figure flew out quickly. 1,000 meters away, the figure fell. The scenery was destroyed along the way. Damn, it can't be! Looking at the figure that flew out, Lin Rui was stunned. What the F***ck is going on? That's right, the person who was sent flying was Liang Yong. Just when Lin Rui thought that he would be sent flying, Lin Rui was dumbfounded. The moment Lin Rui's star finger collided with Liang Yong's body, he didn't feel that he had used much strength, but Liang Yong was sent flying. Damn, it's fake. That's right, it's fake. It's definitely fake. Furthermore, it's such poor acting skills. Lin Rui couldn't stand it anymore. However, what was even more unfortunate was that when Liang Yong was sent flying, the entire Berserk Lion tribe appeared and saw this scene. Suddenly, the entire Berserk Lion tribe was enraged. Bastard! How dare you treat our patriarch like this? Do you really think that the Berserk Lion tribe is easy to bully? That's right, all Berserk Lion tribe members, charge. We must tear this human apart and avenge our patriarch. With that, hundreds of thousands of Berserk Lion tribe members moved. Suddenly, the entire mountain range shook. Lin Rui and Liang Yong naturally felt this scene. Damn, it can't be! Looking at the densely packed Berserk Lions in the distance, Lin Rui was even more dumbfounded. What the F***ck is going on? I'm just cooperating with the Berserk Lion tribe. Is there a need for this? Furthermore, looking at the furious and murderous Berserk Lion tribe members, Lin Rui knew that they might have misunderstood. Damn, no, everyone, it's not what you think just now. It's true, Why are you wasting your breath? Hurry up and run. As long as you run, your mission will be completed. The system said. What? Run? Lin Rui was dumbfounded. If this is the case, then the 80 million universal breath pill that I gave out would be wasted. However, the situation didn't allow Lin Rui to think too much. As the saying goes, the world changes with the passing of time. He had to hide first. Looking at Liang Yong, who was watching the show, Lin Rui rolled his eyes and turned to run away. In the blink of an eye, just as Lin Rui left, the entire Berserk Lion tribe became even angrier. Go, inform the people around me. Finally, as long as you find this human, you will be heavily rewarded. At this moment, Lin Rui had really become a wanted criminal. Not only was the Howling Sky tribe and the Xueqi tribe looking for him, even the Berserk Lion tribe had started to put him on the wanted list. This made Lin Rui suffer unspeakably. In the forest, Lin Rui finally escaped, and the direction he left was towards the Kuan Peng training ground. Regarding this, Lin Rui was quite satisfied. However, when he thought of his universal breath pill, his heart ached. Damn! Let's return to the system first. Otherwise, if the Berserk Lion tribe really finds me, who knows what will happen. With that, his figure flashed and he disappeared from the spot. Ding! Mission completed. Ding! The entire Howling Sky Wolf tribe is chasing after you. Host must shake them off before provoking the Berserk Lion tribe's leader. Mission completed. Mission reward, 10 million exchange points, 1 Heavenly Dragon Fruit. Heavenly Dragon Fruit can raise one's Flood Dragon bloodline, allowing one to squeeze into the ranks of the Dragon tribe. Send it to the system space. Host, please check it yourself. Damn, I've finally completed the mission. Hearing the system notification, Lin Rui felt his body relax. He sat on the ground with a relaxed smile on his face. It's really not easy. Do you think it's easy to complete a mission? 80 million exchange points and I have to endure the murderous gazes of the Berserk Lion tribe. Damn you, you really know how to give out missions. Nonsense, if it's that easy, then everyone in this world would be strong. Lin Rui did not want to pay attention to the system's words. With a thought, his information interface appeared. Suddenly, all his thoughts appeared. Name, Lin Rui Cultivation, peak of the initial stage of the Earth Sage Realm cultivation method. chaotic scripture, incomplete. Devouring heavenly technique, growable. Hongmeng pill refining, level 6 cultivation method, spiritual treasure. Martial emperor godly spear, high-grade spiritual chi, growable. Chaotic dragon spear, Taoist artifact, mount. Red flame tiger, half saint realm, lucky draw wheel. 3 times reputation points. 40 million exchange points. 92 million saint state crystals. 643,540,000 inch psi. This won't do. It's only 90 million exchange points. If I have another mission like this, how? Will it be enough? For a moment, Linley began to fret. What the hell was this? This was too difficult. Thinking about his journey, Lin Ray could not bear to look at it. Others had powerful backgrounds, but he could only watch himself work hard. Although he had the system, there was no difference. With the price of the goods in the store, he could not even afford to buy them, let alone use them. All right, stop complaining. There's no other way. This is all to train you. If you have these things, your state of mind will be different. So, all right, you're right. Before the system could finish, Lin Ray directly interrupted it. He had to admit that the system was right. If it was true, he would not be like this now. Perhaps he would have died a long time ago. Thinking about it, he felt a little better. He got up and stretched his body. He looked at the beautiful mountains and rivers. This place was very quiet, but it was not suitable for him. I'm going out. The next moment, Lin Ray's figure appeared in the outside world. The moment he appeared, a hand rushed out from behind and slapped him on the shoulder. F***CK. This sudden scene made Lin Ray immediately turn around and rush out with a rumbling sky palm. At this moment, Lin Ray used all his strength. He was determined to kill the other party. F***CK. You're really ruthless. You want to kill me, right? Suddenly, Liang Yong's voice rang out. Lin Ray was stunned and quickly slapped the rumbling sky palm to the side. F***CK, you bastard. You still have the nerve to come looking for me? Why didn't you give me an explanation just now? You made me flee in such a sorry state. Linley really wanted to charge up and give Liang Yong a good beating. Unfortunately, he wasn't strong enough. Seeing Lin Ray so angry, Liang Yong smiled and waved his hand to explain. You have to understand me. Bullshit, if I understand you, who will understand me? You know, as the leader of a clan, it's impossible for me to go out and travel. The moment I go out, the Grand Elder will catch me and bring me back. Now that you've appeared, F***CK, do you think I'm a fool? Lin Ray knew that even if he did not say anything, this guy would still look for him to cooperate. Thinking about the universal chi pill, his heart ached. If he knew this would happen, he would not have licked his face in the first place. Brother, look, I'm out now. The road ahead is uncertain. I don't know if I can travel with you. Brother, don't reject me. Afraid that Lin Ray would reject him, Liang Yong continued. Brother, the direction you're going must be the depths of Peng Lai. There are many demonic beasts here, and their cultivation is very strong. If you have me to protect you, I believe you'll get to the place you want faster. What do you think? As soon as he said that, he wanted to chase Liang Yong away. But after hearing those words, his desire to chase Liang Yong away faded. Brother, think about it. I'm a peak middle stage heavenly saint. With the help of your universal chi pill, breaking through to late stage heavenly saint is just around the corner. With a late stage heavenly saint protecting me, don't you think it's very safe? In order to follow Lin Ray, he did not care about his face anymore. But considering the demonic beasts on the road ahead and his own lack of strength, he finally agreed. Of course you can. But remember, you have to listen to me. Go wherever I tell you to go. Also, I only have one universal chi pill. If you want to follow me because of this, I'll make it clear first. I really don't have it. This universal chi pill was obtained by me by chance. After saying that, he turned around and walked away. If he did not want to follow, he could just leave. F***CK, brother, wait for me. But what surprised Linley was that Liang Yong had followed him, and it seemed as though he hadn't hesitated at all. Could it be that this fellow isn't here for the universal chi pill? Although he understood, Lin Rei had never let down his guard against Liang Yong. All right, with such a big fellow helping me, the road ahead should be much easier. As for the rest, just be careful, the system said. Lin Rei nodded in agreement. All right, I'll listen to you. Bring him along. Exiting the conversation with the system, he looked at Liang Yong and said, You can follow me. Remember what you promised. Chapter 1443. Under the system's persuasion, he finally decided to bring Liang Yong along. However, this was also good. After spending some time together, Liang Yong was quite useful. At least when they encountered demonic beasts, Liang Yong would directly rush out and destroy them. Along the way, there was no lack of heavenly sages suffering. However, under Liang Yong's combat strength, they were all defeated. Lin Rei was very glad about this. The journey was originally very long and filled with danger. However, with Liang Yong's help, the journey was shortened by more than half. However, just as the two of them continued to move forward, Lin Rei suddenly stopped and his face turned ugly. What's wrong? After spending some time together, Liang Yong understood Lin Rei. When he saw Lin Rei stop and his face turn ugly, he understood that it might be dangerous next. He might not even be a match for him. Looking at Liang Yong, Lin Rei's face turned solemn. He nodded and replied, It might be a little dangerous next. Liang Yong was very curious. To be honest, even though he lived here, he was not very clear about the distribution of forces here. After all, every demonic beast had its own territory, especially those powerful demonic beasts. They were very sensitive about their own territories. They generally adopted the attitude of killing those outsiders. Of course, the Berserk Lion tribe was fine. Otherwise, they would not have seen this scene. The Mystic Turtle Lake has always been a mystic turtle. There are always demonic beasts in the complete Heavenly Sage realm. Although these demonic beasts are not real black tortoises, they have the bloodline of black tortoises in their bodies. Mystic Turtle Lake? The bloodline of black tortoise? Although he did not know what the Mystic Turtle Lake was, the bloodline of black tortoise alone was enough to shock him. The bloodline of black tortoise was one of the 4 great hands. Even in the untainted land, it was recognized as the big shot of defense. However, he did not expect this small Mystic Turtle Lake to have the bloodline of black tortoise. Moreover, it was in existence in the complete Heavenly Sage realm. This is troublesome. He could fight against a late Heavenly Sage realm expert, but against a complete Heavenly Sage realm expert, it might not be so. After all, there were 2 small differences between them. Even the complete Heavenly Sage realm expert Black Tortoise's comprehension of the law was much stronger than him. Yeah, it's troublesome. That's why the road ahead is a bit difficult. Lin Rei had to admit. He had no way to deal with Black Tortoise. He had already wasted 2 months of his time, and there were still 4 months left. If he couldn't get Kuanping's Taoist field in 4 months, his efforts during this period would be in vain. What should we do? I can't deal with this thing. You know that I can still barely deal with it in the later stages. But this is AF * King Great Perfection. I am powerless. After saying that, Liang Yong did not feel embarrassed at all. He took a step back and looked around, as if it had nothing to do with him. Liang Yong's attitude made Lin Rei speechless. However, even if he wanted to make a move, Lin Rei would not let him do it. If this fellow wasn't a match for him and angered the other party, then the 2 of them would be the ones to bear the consequences. In such a situation, Lin Rei was incompetent. But what about the system? This task didn't say that he couldn't use the system. Thinking about it, a smile appeared on his face. He communicated with the system through telepathy. Don't hide. You should have heard what I was thinking. Tell me, will you help me? This level is too strong. I'm not a match for it. Do you think? Raising his eyebrows, he looked as if he wanted to help. You. Lin Rei's despicable look made the system want to give Lin Rei a beating. But it's not that I can't help you. But, you know, it's very expensive. Lin Rei. He understood. This fellow was starting to extort him. Thinking of his remaining 90 million, he gritted his teeth, stomped his foot and nodded. Okay, tell me how much you want. Straightforward. When it came to Lin Rei, the system was not one to be bullied. It revealed its net worth, 80 million. Fixed price. F*CKU. Hearing this number, Lin Rei almost vomited. F*K. I only have a total of 90 million, and you're asking for 80 million right off the bat. What, are you trying to disgust me? Be content. If it was a Dao integration stage cultivator, it would be much more than that. Early-stage Dao integration cultivators are worth 100 million. Mid-stage Dao integration cultivators are worth 500 million. Late-stage Dao integration cultivators are worth 1 billion. And perfected Dao integration cultivators are worth 2 billion. Eternal life is even more expensive. Do you want to hear it? I believe you will need it in the future. Lin Rei shut his mouth and didn't say anything else. He was so shocked by the system's price that his jaw dropped. What the F*CK is this? So expensive? Do you really think I'm an ATM? At this moment, Lin Rei made up his mind. After using it this time, he would never use it again. Even if it was for exchange points, he would never use it again. You have ambition. I like it. However, ambition alone is not enough. You must have determination. Otherwise, you will have to compromise in the end. Lin Rei didn't want to talk anymore. He really wanted to give the system a big slap. Sigh. In the end, he couldn't help but sigh. 80 million then. Hurry up. I don't have much time left. This time, I want to pass the stage directly. Ding. Host, do you want to spend 80 million to exchange for the cultivation of Great Circle Heavenly Sage? Ding. Host, you have 92 million exchange points left. Do you want to spend 80 million? Deduct it. Since he had decided, there was no need to be stingy. He nodded and agreed to the deduction. Ding. 80 million has been deducted. You have successfully purchased the cultivation of Great Circle Heavenly Sage. You have 2 million left. Ding. Congratulations to host for obtaining the cultivation of Great Circle Heavenly Sage. Do you want to use the cultivation of Great Circle Heavenly Sage now? In response to the host's question, Lin Rei was speechless. He nodded and replied, Of course. Quick. Boom. As soon as Lin Rei finished his words, a terrifying energy rushed out from his body. It was as if a dam had suddenly burst open. The water in the dam finally had an outlet and rushed out. Damn this energy. Feeling the terrifying energy in his body, Lin Rei did not feel any pain. It was completely different from when he was possessed by the system. The energy in his body now was as if he really had the cultivation of Great Circle Heavenly Sage. He believed and remembered this feeling. He believed that he would be able to achieve it in the near future. Moreover, it would be faster than he had imagined. Do you feel comfortable? Do you enjoy it? The system spoke and hit the nail on the head. It said what Lin Rei was thinking. This power is the true cultivation of a Heavenly Sage Great Perfection cultivator. That's why you won't feel that kind of pain. Remember, this power can only be used for 3 days. After 3 days, the power will automatically disappear. You have to complete what you want to do within 3 days and go to a safe place. Otherwise, who knows what will happen? The system reminded him. Lin Rei did not dare to relax. He nodded and said, I understand. However, isn't 3 days a little? What? Isn't it enough for you to feel the cultivation of Great Circle Heavenly Sage with 80 million? You have to understand that this is not your energy. You bought it. If you want to have this energy, you can cultivate it yourself. This energy will always belong to you. Lin Rei was stunned by the system's words. He nodded and did not refute. I understand. You can leave now. I'm going to start. The energy in his body surged. He felt that he could move it. At this moment, Lin Rei did not dare to waste any time. He could not afford to waste even a second. This was exchanged for 80 million. His heart ached. Returning to reality, his gaze fell on Liang Yong, who was at the side, and he instructed, Later, find a place to hide. During this period of time, keep a distance from me. I will defeat all the demonic beasts on the road in these 3 days. Then we can travel together. Remember, I might not have time to take care of you during this period. Be careful. Don't die. After saying that, he did not give Liang Yong a chance to speak. He turned around and disappeared in front of Liang Yong. What the F***CK? Seeing Lin Rei's figure disappear in an instant, Liang Yong blurted out in a very uncultured manner. This scene was too shocking. If Lin Rei's previous speed was compared to a tortoise, then Lin Rei's current speed was comparable to a tiger. His speed was so fast that even Liang Yong might not be able to catch up with him now. F***CK. What's going on? How did this guy's speed increase so much in such a short time? Also, what did he say just now? Could it be that this guy is going to? Suddenly thinking of a possibility, Liang Yong was stunned. He quickly recovered and rushed toward Lin Rei. He guessed that Lin Rei might be at the Mystic Turtle Lake. He had a feeling that Lin Rei would give him a pleasant surprise this time, or even a shock. Lin Rei's figure suddenly appeared in the sky above the Mystic Turtle Lake. He lowered his head and looked at the blue lake below. If he did not know the danger here, he might really think that this was just a lake in the past. Kiske. As expected, the more beautiful something is, the more dangerous it is. Who would have thought that a demonic beast at the peak of the heavenly saint realm lives here? After saying that, a cold light flashed in his eyes and he pointed down. Bang! Suddenly, a white light rushed out from Lin Rei. The moment the white light touched the surface of the Mystic Turtle Lake, the entire Mystic Turtle Lake exploded. Water splashed all over the sky. The surrounding trees were all irrigated by the lake water. After being washed by the lake water, the surrounding scenery was instantly refreshed, giving people a feeling of overflowing vitality. Come out, Mystic Turtle. I know you're in there. Come out and fight with me. Provocation. This was a blatant provocation. If Liang Yong was here, he would probably be impressed by Lin Rei's suicidal behavior. However, the Mystic Turtle Lake was quiet. There was no sign of the Mystic Turtle at all. This made Lin Rei suspicious. His divine sense rushed out. The divine sense of a peak heavenly saint instantly enveloped the entire Mystic Turtle Lake. At this moment, in the depths of the lake, a palm-sized Mystic Turtle was lying there quietly. F***CK. Looking at the Mystic Turtle, Lin Rei was stunned. What's the meaning of this? Is it looking down on me? Facing the Mystic Turtle's indifference, Lin Rei was angry. What's the meaning of this? I used 80 million to buy this power. So you're looking down on it. The more he thought about it, the angrier he got. Then, he pointed down again. Suddenly, the entire Mystic Turtle Lake was no longer calm. Because of the Mystic Turtle's indifference, Lin Rei vented his endless anger. Don't come out if you dare. As long as you don't come out, I won't let you have a day of peace. As he spoke, he kept pointing his star finger. As he became more familiar with the power in his body, its power naturally increased as he became more familiar with it. Mystic Turtle, come out. Don't think I don't know you're in there. Come out now. Facing Lin Rei's anger, the Mystic Turtle at the bottom of the lake opened its eyes slightly. It glanced at Lin Rei and curled its lips. If I go out just because you ask me to, wouldn't that make me lose face? Then it closed its eyes again. Just like before, there was no movement from it. Ruolin knew what the Mystic Turtle was thinking. It would be even crazier. After all, he was looked down upon by the Mystic Turtle. While Lin Rei was raging, Liang Yong finally arrived. Seeing Lin Rei's actions, he was shocked. He could feel that he was no match for Lin Rei now. He might not even be a match for him. Ha! Just as Lin Rei was about to continue, two auras rushed over from afar. One of them was Xueqi, whom Lin Rei was very familiar with. As for the other one, it was obvious. Looks like the Xueqi tribe is not good enough. They were tricked by Xueqi to come here. Lin Rei was still cautious when dealing with the Xueqi tribe. After all, they were at the peak of the advanced heavenly sage stage. He locked his gaze in the direction of the two from the Xueqi tribe and turned around. An undetectable bloodthirsty look flashed across his face. His anger toward the Mystic Turtle Lake had temporarily subsided. Liang Yong, you better come here. The Xueqi tribe is at the peak of the advanced heavenly sage stage behind you. What? The Xueqi tribe? He had heard of the Xueqi tribe before. However, they would not come to other people's territory. Although he did not know how Lin Rei knew, he still came to Lin Rei's side obediently and looked in the direction that Lin Rei was looking at. After a while, two figures appeared and landed in the vision of Lin Rei and Liang Yong. Heh, I didn't expect you to be alive. Lin Rei only felt that it was a pity for Xiaotian. He could have killed him back then, but because of some stupid mission issued by the system, he had wasted the opportunity. You. Although he was infuriated to see Linley, when he thought of his own clansmen, Howling Heaven didn't get angry. He turned to the Kuei clan leader and bowed. Senior, this is that human. It is because of him that this junior came to your territory. You see, now that I've proven myself, shouldn't you keep your promise and release my clansmen? Although Liang Yong did not understand the cause and effect of this matter, he understood something from the conversation between the few of them. You brat, how did you offend these two tribes? The Howling Sky Wolf is not so bad, but the Kuei tribe is a fighting tribe. Are you crazy? Liang Yong was completely speechless when it came to Lin Rei. During this period of time, they had destroyed the nests of many demonic beasts. Although it was very satisfying, they had also offended many people. Let's wait and see. Today, neither of them can leave. He did not answer Liang Yong's question directly. Instead, he spoke in a decisive tone. You want to? That's right. Those who submit will live. Those who do not submit will die. Chapter 1444. PFFF. Hearing Lin Rei's shameless boasting, the Kuei clan's patriarch found it hilarious. Thinking about how a cultivator at the early stage of the Earth Sage realm dared to tell a cultivator who was one level higher than him that those who submitted would live and those who didn't would die. Not only the Kuei clan's patriarch, but even Xiao Tian also found it hilarious. Was this a joke? Of course, aside from the two of them, Liang Yong had a different opinion about what Linley had just said. Others might think that Linley's words were laughable, and might even think that Linley was indulging in wild fantasies, but to Liang Yong, he believed it. Not because of anything else, but because of the aura that Lin Rei emitted just now and the fact that Lin Rei shook the Mystic Turtle Lake. Perhaps he wouldn't have believed it before, but after what happened just now, he felt that it wasn't impossible. Although he didn't know how Lin Rei did it, he knew that Lin Rei was serious. This fellow is really... Liang Yong's heart was moved by Lin Rei's confidence. In his eyes, Lin Rei was now full of mysteries. Not only was his cultivation base strong, but he could also raise a cultivator's cultivation base by a small level with just a casual pill. Although Lin Rei said that there were no more such pills, he didn't believe it. At the bottom of the Mystic Turtle Lake, the Mystic Turtle no longer had the desire to continue sleeping when it sensed the abnormality on the shore. In just one day, so many outsiders had appeared in its territory. Among them, there was even a peak late-stage Heavenly Sage realm existence. It couldn't help but feel curious. After all, the survival time had begun. It wasn't bad to have such a lively scene once in a while. TSK. Interesting. An early-stage Earth Sage realm cultivator actually dares to threaten a peak late-stage Heavenly Sage demonic beast. It would be a good story if this were to spread out. Facing Lin Rei's confidence, he obviously didn't believe it. After all, the gap between cultivation bases wasn't something that could be made up with just a little bit. Even the difference of a small realm was like a chasm that was difficult to surmount. Unless one had extraordinary talent, perhaps one might be able to do so, but how many people with such talent were there? On the shore, in the face of Lin Rei's arrogance, the leader of the Kuei clan had lost his patience. Regarding Xiaotian's words, he fixed his gaze on Lin Rei and said, Human, I just want to ask you one thing. Xiaotian said that you killed the people of the Kuei clan. I wonder. Do you admit to this? At this moment, Xiaotian's gaze fell on Lin Rei. Human, you have to be brave enough to take responsibility for your actions. It's really shameful for you to be so cowardly. Lin Rei was speechless when he heard what the two of them said. He had never intended to deny it. After all, he was now in the Heavenly Sage great perfection. So what if he admitted it? Tisk. I was indeed the one who killed the people of the Kuei clan. However, Lin Rei admitted the fact that he was the one who killed the people of the Kuei clan. But as his tone changed, everyone's attention was focused on him. Although I killed the people of the Kuei clan, it was ultimately because of the Roaring Sky Wolf clan. You bastard! What has this got to do with the Roaring Sky Wolf clan? Xiaotian was furious. He had compromised for the sake of the lives of the entire Roaring Sky Wolf clan. Now that he heard Lin Rei's words, Xiaotian quickly rebutted. One must know that the lives of the entire Roaring Sky Wolf clan were in the hands of the Kuei clan. If something went wrong, the entire Roaring Sky Wolf clan would lose their lives. He didn't want to shoulder this crime and couldn't bear it. Tell me, I also want to know what this has to do with the Roaring Sky Wolf clan. Facing Xiaotian's agitation, the leader of the Kuei clan squinted his eyes and an undetectable murderous intent flashed across. He wouldn't let anyone who killed his own clan off. However, if the Roaring Sky Wolf clan was involved, then the outcome of their deaths would be different. Hearing the leader of the Kuei clan's words, Xiaotian was stunned and his heart felt weak. To be honest, he was afraid of what Lin Rei was going to say next. After all, if something went wrong, the lives of his entire clan would be lost. Everyone's attention was focused on Lin Rei. In response, Lin Rei slowly opened his mouth. Back then I could have killed you. However, on account of how difficult it was for you to cultivate, I couldn't bear to do so. In the end I let you go. Who would have thought that not only did the Wolf clan not repay my kindness, you even chased after me. Tell me, if it wasn't for your entire clan, how could I have entered the Kuei clan's territory? If I hadn't entered the Kuei clan's territory, how could I have killed them? The reason for all of this is because the Roaring Sky Wolf clan is heartless and ungrateful. Then, he looked at the leader of the Kuei clan. The corner of his lips curled up and a bloodthirsty look flashed across his face. Tell me, is this related to the Roaring Sky Wolf clan? Hearing this, Xiaotian's face turned pale and cold sweat poured down his forehead. If what Lin Rei said was true, then the Roaring Sky Wolf clan would be guilty. Furthermore, the truth seemed to be the case. Amazing, truly amazing. Seeing Lin Rei's glib tongue, the black tortoise couldn't help but admire him. This guy was too good at bullshit-ting. TSK, but isn't this guy afraid that the guy will kill him? The black tortoise couldn't understand Lin Rei's bold admission. Of course, other than Liang Yong who knew the truth, no one else knew what was going on. In response to Lin Rei's explanation, Liang Yong only had one thought in his mind. He wanted to stay away from Lin Rei in the future. Otherwise, if he were to be sold one day, he would have to count the money for him. Of course, Lin Rei didn't know what he was thinking. Even if he did, he wouldn't say anything. On the other hand, the atmosphere was extremely tense. It was as if a war was about to break out at any moment. Human, what you said is not without reason. However, do you think this is enough to make up for your crime of killing the Kuei clan's people? From what he could see, a wave of pressure from the peak of the advanced stage of the Heavenly Sage realm was approaching him. Heh! Sensing the pressure, Lin Li snorted disdainfully. To be honest, this sort of pressure was completely useless to him right now. You. How did you? The leader of the Kuei clan was stunned. What the F***ck is going on? Why am I fine? Withdraw your pressure. This level of pressure is of no use to me. It will only make your death come faster. After saying that, he waved his hand. The pressure around him instantly dissipated as if it had never existed. The leader of the Kuei clan was shocked. He looked at Lin Rei in disbelief. That was the pressure of a peak of the advanced stage of the Heavenly Sage realm. Now, it was dispersed by a human in the initial stage of the Earth Sage realm. How could he accept this? No. Impossible. How did you do it? Impossible. You. At this moment, the leader of the Kuei clan couldn't help but re-evaluate Lin Rei's strength. Although he didn't want to believe it, the fact that he could disperse his pressure so casually was enough to prove that the human in front of him was not ordinary. Chapter 1445. Nothing's impossible. He took a step forward and disappeared. When he reappeared, he was already in front of the clan leader of the Kuei clan. Do you really think that I'm so easily bullied? Then, he raised his hand and grabbed Xiaotian. Suddenly, Xiaotian's body went out of control and appeared in front of Lin Rei. I spared your life before, but you didn't know how to cherish it. Since that's the case, go to hell. This time, I won't show you any mercy. Then, he raised his hand and used the star finger. Pucci! You! He wanted to say something, but the pain in his chest made it impossible for him to speak. Lowering his head, He saw that a hand had already emerged from his chest. Behind him, Linley's hand had appeared, and within it was a still beating heart. Isn't it good to be alive? Why do you have to seek death? Then, he shook his head and pulled out his hands, ignoring Xiao Tian's body. Little tiger. Whoosh. A red figure rushed out of Lin Rei's body, and a huge creature appeared. It was a red flaming tiger. What? This is... Although they didn't know what kind of demon the red flaming tiger was, they were shocked by the bloodline of the red flaming tiger. A low-level demonic beast's bloodline was naturally unable to hide from these high-level demonic beasts. However, what shocked them the most was the fact that a low-level demonic beast was actually able to cultivate to the half-saint realm. Although it was nothing much to them, it had already broken through the restriction. This guy is not bad. His bloodline should be good. Eat him. Although you can't directly advance to the next level, if you store his strength, when your bloodline breaks through in the future, it will be a matter of course for you. The red flaming tiger turned its head and looked in the direction of Lin Rei. When it saw Xiao Tian's body, it was stunned and then nodded. Got it. Without further ado, it went to the side and swallowed Xiao Tian's body. However, it didn't refine Xiao Tian's body. Instead, it used a secret technique to seal Xiao Tian's body in its body. After doing all this, the red flaming tiger sensibly went to the side and waited obediently. Although it didn't know what was going on, this level was not something it could participate in. Your turn. Lin Rei's gaze fell on the clan leader of the Xueqi tribe. He did not intend to kill this fellow. After all, he was a demonic beast at the peak of the late heavenly sage stage. It would be good to leave him at the entrance of the sect as a demonic beast. However, this process should be very difficult. After all, the other party was also the leader of a clan. Subduing him would be a little difficult. Everything had happened so quickly that it was too late to react. However, facing Lin Rei, the patriarch of the Xueqi tribe was inexplicably flustered. He subconsciously took a step back. He was still unsure of Lin Rei's cultivation base, especially since he had appeared too quickly. If it were him, he probably wouldn't have been able to catch up. It's still the same. Submit and live. Otherwise, die. Those who submit to me will prosper, and those who oppose me will perish. If you submit to me, I can give you greater achievements in the future. It's not impossible for you to break through to the Tao integration stage or even the eternal stage. This was Lin Rei's biggest temptation. After all, no cultivator could resist the temptation of the eternal stage. Sure enough, after hearing this, all the demonic beasts present were stunned. The eternal stage was too unfamiliar to them. They only knew that there were realms after the Tao integration stage, but they really didn't know anything about the eternal stage. Eternal stage? What is the eternal stage? How do you know about it? Liang Yong couldn't help but ask. For the pursuit of power, he had also given up many things. Only power, eternal power, could prevent him from being bullied. The eternal stage? At the bottom of the Black Tortoise Lake, the Black Tortoise was interested in the eternal stage mentioned by Lin Rei. For so many years, he had been cultivating behind closed doors. If not, his cultivation base wouldn't be like this now. Oh, it seems that they still don't know about the eternal stage. Looking at the confusion in their eyes, Lin Rei laughed. In this way, it would be easier to subdue the patriarch of the Xueqi tribe. Looking at them, the corners of his mouth curled up and a smile appeared. The eternal stage is the realm above the Tao integration stage. Cultivators of this realm usually exist in the functional realm or other realms, such as the empty nether realm. The realm lord of the Hongmeng realm, Zhu, is an existence of the eternal stage. His cultivation base is exceedingly high. However, it's a pity that Zhu is now trapped in the underworld of the empty nether realm. As the Tao integration stage is said to have a long lifespan, the eternal stage is equivalent to the existence of immortality. For example, system, help me to exert the pressure of the eternal stage. It should be much easier to suppress them this way. Now only the system could do that. He believed that the system could not only reflect the cultivation of the eternal stage, but also the realms after the eternal stage. However, this was a question of whether the system was willing to do so. The system also knew Lin Rei's intention. This time, it didn't refuse Lin Rei. On the contrary, it was very cooperative, which surprised Lin Rei. I'm going to start. During this time, I will control your body. After saying that, Lin Rei's soul returned to his sea of consciousness. At this moment, the system took control of Lin Rei's body. Today, I'll let you see what the cultivation of the eternal stage is like. After saying that, a mysterious aura surged out from Lin Rei's body. Rumble. Crack. Crack. Who is it? Who is using a power that the holy world can't withstand? Suddenly, a voice exploded in the sky. At this moment, everyone in the holy world heard it. What's going on, Tendo? Tendo, this is... It seems like the holy world is going to be chaotic. A power that even the holy world can't withstand. Could it be that it has exceeded the Tao integration stage? At this moment, the entire holy world was shaken. Everyone began to suspect. Faced with this scene, Lin Rei didn't care. The Kuei tribe leader, Liang Yong, and the Black Tortoise, who were closest to Lin Rei, felt that the pressure of heaven and earth couldn't suppress Lin Rei. All the demons were shocked. However, what shocked them even more was that with a wave of Lin Li's hand, a spatial rift appeared. And in the instant that the spatial rift appeared, at the bottom of Xuanwu Lake, beneath the feet of the Xuanwu turtle, a spatial rift suddenly appeared. Suddenly, the Xuanwu turtle's body fell through the spatial rift. Plop! A palm-sized black tortoise fell out from the spatial crack. Liang Yong and the other demons were stunned. The eternal stage has already surpassed the power of the holy world. In this place, if an eternal stage cultivator uses his full strength, I'm afraid the entire holy world will be destroyed by him. Tendo, who seems so powerful in your eyes, is just a law in front of an eternal stage cultivator. Disperse. As the saying goes, the law follows the order. As Lin Rei shouted, the pressure of the holy world seemed to have never appeared. Chapter 1446. Is this the power of the eternal life realm? The eternal life realm. Is this it? The eternal life realm really exists. At this moment, everyone present was shocked. As for the red flame tiger, he was not. After all, he had seen Zhu before. Otherwise, he would be at the same level as Liang Yong now. The eternal life realm is far beyond your imagination. In your world, the Tao integration realm is probably the strongest existence. Even Hong Jun is probably only at the Tao integration realm. Even so, you still call him Tao ancestor. However, you might not know that Hong Jun is no longer at the Tao integration realm. What? Impossible, how can a Tao ancestor? How do you know? Looking at the three's expressions, Lin Rei knew that Hong Jun's realm had fallen. Perhaps no one in the holy world except for the upper echelons of the heavenly court knew about it. Hong Jun is at the Tao integration realm because he has 3,000 laws. However, Hong Jun's 3,000 laws were already incomplete. Naturally, his realm fell from the Tao integration realm. Now, Tendo is only about the same as the Tendo that appeared in the untainted land. As for how Hong Jun's realm fell, I don't know. However, I am sure that Hong Jun is probably in the heavenly court now. As for other things, it has nothing to do with me. However, Looking at the three, he did not plan to subdue Liang Yong. After all, this guy was following him now. There was not much difference between subduing him and subduing him. As for the Black Tortoise and the Kuei clan's leader, if he could subdue these two great demons, perhaps the Xuanzong sect would be able to develop faster in the holy world in the future. You really know how to plan, kid. The system person couldn't help but say. He was also very impressed by Lin Li's plan. However, wasn't this what he wanted to see? If the host could improve his strength so quickly, the sect would be able to catch up with his progress. It would be even faster for the sect to complete missions in the future. Be careful. This Black Tortoise is not that easy to subdue. Even if you use the eternal life realm as bait, it is not worth mentioning to him who has the bloodline of the Black Tortoise. Lin Li agreed with what the system said. The Black Tortoise only suppressed him in terms of strength. It didn't truly submit to him. Lin Li was very clear about this. Clan leader of the Kuei clan, you should know that I can kill you as easily as raising my hand. I believe you don't need me to tell you what to do. As soon as these words came out, the Kuei race patriarch's complexion changed. He withdrew from his fantasy of eternal life and looked up at Lin Rei, his complexion changing again and again. To be honest, even if his Tao was the realm of eternal life, Even if he had Lin Rei's promise, he still didn't want to submit. As a greater demon, as the leader of a clan, being subdued by another was a humiliating thing. Even if he agreed, his Xueqi clan wouldn't agree. Besides, would he be willing? No, of course he wasn't willing. Being subdued and controlled by someone else was completely different from what he wanted. He was born as a human. A demon. Naturally, he should be free and unfettered for the rest of his life. Being restricted everywhere he went was a fatal restriction to his Tao. What? You don't want to submit? The Xueqi race patriarch's various actions made Lin Rei's heart sink. He didn't expect that the Xueqi race patriarch would be indifferent even after he showed such a strong attitude. He didn't even show any enthusiasm. Could it be that the strength he showed just now wasn't enough? Or perhaps, this fellow didn't want to submit in the first place. On the other side, while Lin Rei was suspecting the Xueqi race patriarch, the black tortoise slowly retreated while Lin Rei wasn't paying attention. It seemed like it wanted to escape back into the black tortoise lake. Where are you going? Lin Rei asked. The black tortoise's body suddenly stopped. Its body trembled and it smiled quietly. I haven't fed my child yet. I want to go back and take a look. Well, you guys can chat first. I'll be back in a while. You guys can chat. As it spoke, the black tortoise increased its speed. Its body flashed and appeared above the black tortoise lake. Just as it was about to enter the lake again, the laws above the lake suddenly changed. Suddenly the space became still. The black tortoise's body was uncontrollably fixed in place. It didn't move at all. It was like an ornament of nature. The black tortoise's expression changed when it saw the changes. It didn't expect it to be so weak. Of course, it was even more shocked that it sealed its own cultivation. It admitted that it couldn't seal the laws around its body. It was even more impossible for a Tao-fusing realm expert to seal the surrounding laws so easily. What are you trying to do? You said that there's someone here. But I just want to stay here and be a quiet tortoise that doesn't care about the world. Why are you so aggressive? Liang Yong was speechless when he saw this. You're still calling it an ordinary tortoise? You're really not embarrassed to say that. You're a great perfection heavenly saint. Even in the saint's world, you'd still be a big shot. Moreover, you'd be at the top unless you were a Tao ancestor. At this moment, Liang Yong really wanted to say to the black tortoise, you can be an ordinary tortoise if you want to, but you have to give me your cultivation. Of course. He swallowed his words when he was about to open his mouth. If the black tortoise recovered, the first one to suffer would be him. Moreover, judging from Lin Li's intention, he was going to subdue it. After that, the black tortoise's recovery would be even more certain. TSK. Being an ordinary tortoise, well, it's not impossible. What do you want to do? The black tortoise panicked when it heard Lin Rei's words. On the contrary, Lin Rei smiled. However, the black tortoise felt a chill down its spine when it saw this smile. It had a bad premonition. Didn't you say you don't want to be so high and mighty? Sure, I'll extract the Xuanwu bloodline from your body and have the Empress cripple your cultivation. That way, you'll really be an ordinary misunderstanding. Moreover, I believe that you'll have a better life this way. Isn't this what you want? Don't worry, I'll do it quickly. I guarantee that it'll be done before you feel any pain. Lin Rei's body flashed and he appeared in front of the black tortoise again. He raised his hand and placed his palm on the black tortoise's head. Suddenly, a strange force appeared and wrapped the black tortoise in it. You. Don't. The black tortoise panicked. It was completely panicked. If it didn't take Lin Rei seriously before, then now, it had completely taken Lin Rei as its ancestor, extracting its bloodline and destroying its cultivation. At that time, the enemies of the past would come to take revenge on it. At that time, even if it didn't die, it would only be a fine line away from death. Lin Rei pretended to be puzzled and looked at the black tortoise. However, he sneered in his heart. He was definitely going to eat the black tortoise. Master, no, ancestor, please don't torture me. The black tortoise was terrified. What do you want? Just say it. As long as it doesn't violate my bottom line, I'll try my best. What? I will definitely promise you. Chapter 1447. Heh, that's more like it. Lin Rei smiled and patted the black tortoise's head. He withdrew his hand and said, "Submit to me and I will take back everything that happened just now." What? Didn't you hear me? Then I will say it again. Submit to me, and I can forget about everything that happened just now. Lin Rei spoke again. He knew that the black tortoise was pretending to be confused, but he had always been patient when it came to humans. Demons with abilities. Just like now. Submit. Submit? I don't want to say it a third time. Lin Rei snorted and pressed his hand on the black tortoise's head again. Think carefully before you answer. Otherwise, I can't guarantee what I will do. Besides, what if I accidentally use some force? Do you think your little head will be smashed? Liang Yong, Xueqi clan leader. At this moment, Lin Rei's image in their hearts changed completely. They used to think that he was a powerful cultivator and were full of respect for him. But now, there was only contempt and fear. Facing Lin Rei's threat, the black tortoise wanted to refuse. But when it felt the pressure on its head, it took back its words and forced a smile on its face. However, this smile was uglier than crying. I submit. I submit. Master, please release me. I will submit. Is that not enough? 2 lines of tears flowed from its eyes and slid down its cheeks. Finally, it fell into the black tortoise lake and merged with the lake water. Heh, I still don't trust you. How about this? Let go of your sea of consciousness. No, impossible. As soon as Lin Rei's voice fell, the black tortoise refused directly. The sea of consciousness was very important to a cultivator. If the sea of consciousness was controlled by someone, would it still be free? Or itself? What was the difference between it and a puppet? This had touched its bottom line. This was absolutely intolerable. Did you just say? Impossible? As for the black tortoise's answer, Lin Rei seemed to have already guessed it. So, when the black tortoise said that it was impossible, he used his palm to cover the black tortoise once more. The illusory spirit blood fire in his right hand rushed out, and a wave of heat rolled out. I forgot to introduce it to you. This flame of mine is called the illusory spirit blood fire. It's a type of flame that specializes in burning the soul. No matter how strong the opponent's soul is, everything will be exposed under the effect of the illusory spirit blood fire. After saying that, an illusion instantly enveloped the black tortoise. This scene was the scene from the underworld's sacred mountain. Haha. Today, my wife and child were unable to be resurrected, yet you dare to invade this place. Do you think this is the end? Lin Rei's melodious voice rang out. Everyone on the sacred mountain, be it man, beast, or ghost soldiers, was stunned. As expected, in the face of such a double blow, even if you are a god, you still can't escape the fate of becoming a demon. As for the current Lin Rei, Xueqi had already sensed the signs of Lin Rei's bedevilment. What? Bedevilment? Yes, indeed. Impossible. How could young master become a demon? No. I don't believe it. At this moment, 15 and Xueqi were arguing. Regarding the matter of Lin Rei becoming a demon, 15 was very certain that Lin Rei couldn't have become a demon. Hee, then let's wait and see. Let's see what will happen next. Hearing this, 15 ignored Xueqi. However, at this moment, the firm confidence in 15's heart began to waver. Thinking of Jin Ling's importance to Lin Rei, it began to waver. Whoosh! Just as 15 was puzzled and everyone was in a daze, a crimson figure rushed down from the top of the sacred mountain at an extremely fast speed. Wherever the crimson flame passed, not even a blade of grass remained. What was even more shocking was that at this moment, even the rocks on the sacred mountain began to burn the moment they touched the illusory spirit crimson flame. The sudden appearance of this scene caused everyone to be stunned on the spot. They just stared blankly at the ball of flame that was rapidly descending. This flame. This scene also fell into Xueqi's eyes. Looking at the ball of flame, Xueqi was already stunned. This kind of flame was something that even she, who had lived in the Eldritch world, had never seen before. Young master. At the side, 15 looked at the ball of flame and knew that the controller of this flame was his master, Lin Rei. All of you die for me. A sentence filled with cold-killing intent, boundless anger, and hatred, instantly spread to all the living beings on the sacred mountain. Not good, retreat, retreat quickly. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Seeing Lin Rei rushing over with the illusory spirit bloodfire, the ghost soldiers and demonic beasts were completely panicking at this moment. Especially the ghost soldiers, the moment the ball of flame appeared, their souls trembled with fear. In this regard, they knew that this kind of flame could kill them, and it was the kind of death that could not be resurrected. At this moment, they were all panicking. None of the ghost soldiers wanted to die. At this moment, the ghost soldiers and demonic beasts began to frantically flee down the mountain. Alas! It seems that this group of ghost soldiers and demonic beasts will die here today. This scene appeared in front of the black tortoise. Although this was nothing in the eyes of a sage, those were the souls of the dead and ghost servants of the ghost festival. Their nature was different. These were all people who specialized in the ghost Tao. Naturally, their souls were incomparably powerful. Burn, burn, let the illusory spirit bloodfire spread throughout the ghost world. Ha! What? What? At this moment, Lin Rei's reckless words shocked Xueqi, 15, and the 3 ghost kings behind him. Let the entire ghost world burn? This was not a joke. If he really did that, would the thick earth let it go? Would the holy world not interfere? Would the Tao ancestor not punish him? At this moment, the evil phoenix finally realized that she had been too soft-hearted earlier. Although she didn't think of herself as a good person, she didn't want to see the billions of living beings in the ghost realm and the territory of the ghost realm destroyed. If she really did that, not only would the thick earth and the holy world not let Lin Rei go, but even the Tao ancestor and Tendo would not let Lin Rei go, and the great Tao would not let him go either. Alas, forget it, boy. For your own good, I will offend you. After deciding to take action, Xueqi did not inform 15, who was next to her. She believed that 15 would support her decision. With a whoosh, Xueqi turned into a stream of flame and instantly came to Lin Rei's side. Without wasting time, she released all her cultivation at this moment. That's a phoenix? How is that possible? Wasn't the phoenixes extinct in the untainted land? At this moment, the black tortoise was shocked. In Lin Rei's illusion, he saw a lot of things that shocked him, especially Lin Rei's appearance when he went crazy. Even the 3 ghost kings of the ghost festival were subdued. In particular, the phoenix's attitude towards him was obviously on the same side. This guy. Who the hell is this guy? Not only does he have the illusory spirit bloodfire, but even the phoenix is on his side. For this, undoubtedly, it was telling that if it refused Lin Rei's invitation again, it would be burned to ashes like the group of ghosts and the holy mountain in the ghost world. Thinking of what happened in the ghost world, the black tortoise quickly came back to his senses and said seriously, "I surrender, of course I surrender." After that, the black tortoise opened its sea of consciousness, as if it was ready to be plucked by anyone. The 2 people beside it were stunned. Chapter 1448. Lin Rei smiled and nodded in satisfaction. In that case, open your sea of consciousness. After saying that, the black tortoise did not resist at all, as if it had accepted its fate. It opened its sea of consciousness and let Linley play with it. Within the vast sea of consciousness, Linley looked at the vast scene before him and couldn't help but feel shocked. This guy said that he was going to be an ordinary tortoise. How is this F*** ordinary? If he's ordinary, then he's going to be a semi-disabled person. That's true. A sea of consciousness like this would be considered high-grade even among Tao-fusing cultivators. This guy. He clicked his tongue and began to scan the sea of consciousness. Truth be told, he wasn't sure where to start. At his current level, this sea of consciousness wasn't something he could control. Although the black turtle didn't resist, it was still strong. Seeing that Lin Rei wasn't doing anything, the system smiled and took over for Lin Rei. I'll do it. After saying that, the system took over. Immediately, mysterious runes flashed and floated in the air. A model that looked like a door slowly appeared. This is ignorant. In response to Lin Rei's question, the system didn't forget to give him a disdainful look. The House of God Ordainment has a curse technique that can seal off one's sea of consciousness. It's very powerful and can only be used by someone in the eternal life level. Therefore, don't even think about it. I can't give it to you unless... Unless what? Indeed, Lin Rei was interested in the curse technique, especially after hearing that it could seal off one's sea of consciousness. That made Lin Rei even more curious. Heh. Unless you reach the eternal life level. At that time, I'll give you the curse technique. Of course, in addition to the House of God ordainment, I'll also give you a powerful palm technique. Once you use it, you'll be invincible. It didn't sound bad, but why did it sound like a swindler? Still, Lin Rei believed it. After all, the system's products had to be of the highest quality, especially since it could only be obtained by someone in the eternal life level. That said, the problem was that reaching the eternal life level was a joke. It would take an immeasurable amount of power to do that. Reaching the Tao fusing level within hundreds of thousands of years would be a miracle. Just wait patiently. Alright, don't disturb me. With that, Lin Rei stopped talking and quietly watched from the side. Needless to say, the power of the system made Lin Rei fearful. Just the spell cast just now was enough to leave Lin Rei in the dust. Time passed bit by bit. After an unknown period of time, a door formed from runes appeared in front of Lin Rei. However, what made Lin Rei flabbergasted was that there were more than a dozen chains on the door. Every single chain flickered with a faint light, causing people to be unable to restrain themselves from laughing in fear. Seeing this scene, Lin Rei sized it up for a long time before he asked tentatively, "Did it work?" "Yes, it's done." "Damn, that's awesome." Although he didn't know how powerful it was, just its appearance alone was enough to kill everything. "You bastard." The system could hear Lin Rei's thoughts, and when it heard Lin Rei's thoughts, it was speechless. If the creator of the House of God ordainment had been here, he probably wouldn't have been able to hold back and would have smashed him into a meat patty. "Alright, it's done. Drop a drop of blood on it. After that, the Xuanwu turtle's life is in your hands. It'll do whatever you want it to do. Even if you want it to die, it won't hesitate to do so." Gasp. Linley could not help but suck in a breath of cold air. How terrifying. The black tortoise was a demonic beast in the great perfection of the heavenly saint realm. Now, he could make it commit suicide with a single command. If this were to spread, it would probably shake the entire holy world. Seeing Lin Rei standing there in a daze, the system couldn't help but urge him, "Hurry up! What are you doing? Why are you dawdling?" Oh, got it." Snapping out of his daze, Yang Qi walked over to the door and looked at the system's masterpiece with envy. However, he knew that he wasn't strong enough. Reaching out, he squeezed out a drop of violet blood and smeared it on the door. Whiz! As soon as the blood touched the door, the Xuanwu turtle's sea of consciousness lit up, illuminating the pitch-black space around it. Outside, the Xuanwu turtle sensed the changes in its sea of consciousness. With a thought, it appeared inside. What the fuck? What's this? Looking at the changes in the ocean of consciousness, Black Tortoise cursed uncultured. But on second thought, he felt that he couldn't have any evil thoughts about Linley. He couldn't even cuss Linley in his heart. You, what did you do to me?" The Xuanwu turtle was terrified. What the fuck was going on? Why was it like this? Seeing the Xuanwu turtle in such a daze, Lin Rei smiled and said, "It's nothing. I just want you to be more obedient in the future." Oh right. I won't go back on my word. I said I'd help you achieve eternal life, so I'll do it. But what? The Xuanwu turtle asked. "Oh, it's nothing. Didn't you ask to be an ordinary turtle? In fact, you can go back on your word now. I don't mind turning you into what you want to be. What do you think? Am I very kind?" The Xuanwu turtle didn't want to talk anymore. It had fully understood how shameless Lin Rei was. If there was a chance to rush over, it would rather escape far away than to meet this evil star. However, there was no medicine for regret in the world. Therefore, a single slip would cause everlasting regret. It was useless to say more. Originally, after the Xuanwu turtle figured it out, it flashed and disappeared. When it reappeared, it had already turned into a human. It had to be said that this Xuanwu turtle was quite narcissistic. It was already so old, but it still gave itself a young body. "Oh, you are a little interesting. With this body, those who don't know you will think you are 16. After saying that, the smile on his face couldn't be stopped. Since it was done, there was no need to bring it down here. Then, It flashed and disappeared from the Xuanwu turtle's sea of consciousness. In the outside world, Lin Rei returned to his original body. Looking at the Xuanwu turtle who had turned into a human figure, he felt that it was less cute and more handsome in this state. Plop! However, under everyone's gaze, the Xuanwu turtle suddenly knelt in front of Lin Rei. Its eyes were full of respect. Subordinate Xian Bing greets master. Xian Bing? This is your name? Yes, subordinate's name is Xian Bing. In the past, I made a bet with a good friend. In the end, I lost and was given this name. It could be seen that the Xuanwu turtle obviously didn't like the name Xian Bing. Well, Xian Bing it is then. However, shameless master, in the future, when there is no one around, call me young master or young master. When there is someone, call me sovereign. Do you understand? Understood. Understood. Chapter 1449. Well, the black tortoise was dealt with, but the Kuei tribe leader was not. He ignored the black tortoise and looked at the Kuei tribe leader. Lin Rei wanted to kill the Kuei tribe leader, but he could not bear to do so when he thought of the Kuei tribe leader's cultivation. It could be said that the Kuei tribe leader saved his life because of his cultivation. Otherwise, he would be a dead man now. Sensing Lin Li's gaze, the patriarch of the Kuei clan trembled. He raised his head to look at Lin Li. The arrogance, disdain in his eyes had completely disappeared. Now, aside from respect, there was only fear. Damn it, Xiaotian, it's a good thing you died early and tricked me into coming to this place. Damn it, you died and left me with such a mess. The clan leader of the Kuei race understood that there were only two choices in front of him today. Either he surrendered and lived, or he didn't surrender and died. However, the higher their cultivation and the higher their status, the more they valued their lives. No one wanted to waste their efforts in the first half of their lives. Moreover, Lin Rei had promised him that he could break through to the eternal life realm. Under such conditions, unless he was a fool, he knew what to choose. Before Lin Rei could speak, the Kuei tribe leader kowtowed to Lin Rei and said, "Young master, your subordinate Kuei Long pays his respects to young master." Lin Rei, Xian Bing, everyone, what's going on? This is a big change. Lin Rei did not expect Kuei Long to behave like this. He thought that it would take some time to subdue him, but now it seemed that it was not that difficult. Humph, you still have the nerve to say that. It's because I suppressed them. Otherwise, do you think they would agree to be your subordinates? The system said angrily. Lin Rei did not take the system's words to heart. TSK, what's the big deal? You are a part of my body. Doesn't that mean what's yours is mine and what's mine is still mine? So, there's no need to distinguish between what's yours and what's mine. Everything is to stand at the peak of power. The system. With regards to Lin Rei's shamelessness, the system re-evaluated Lin Rei. This guy was hopeless. Lin Rei didn't care about the system's disdain at all. As long as he achieved his goal, this setback was nothing. It was just like before, except this time, Kuei Long cooperated and opened up his sea of consciousness, allowing the system to use the House of God ordainment on him. As of this moment, the two of them were Lin Rei's subordinates. This time, even if he did not obtain the inheritance of the Kuanping training ground, it was not too bad. After all, he had obtained these two powerful subordinates. Even if he met Hong Jun in the future, he would not be defeated so badly. Snapping out of his daze, he looked at the black tortoise and black tortoise. To be honest, apart from their cultivation, the most important thing was their pockets. After all, he had been in Panglai for so many years. He didn't believe that these two fellows didn't have anything good on them. Looking at the two of them, demons, a smile appeared on his face. Looking at Lin Rei's current appearance, Kuei Long's body trembled as a bad premonition welled up in his heart. Young sir, if you have something to say, just say it. You're scaring me. Since Kuei Long had spoken, there was no need for Lin Rei to hide anything. You've been the king of this mountain for so many years, so you must have a lot of things in your pockets. Kuei Long. Sure enough, this new master of his was not a good person. He had only just subdued him, and he was already coveting his treasures. Well, I do have some treasures in my treasures. Unfortunately, a greater demon came by. He was so strong that I wasn't able to protect him properly. Now I have nothing left. Xian Bing said with a pitiful look on his face. Kuei Long, who was watching from the side, gave him a thumbs up. Admiration filled his eyes. Oh, is that so? Of course. My feelings for you are as clear as day. How could I possibly deceive you? Oh. Did Lin Rei believe Xian Bing's words? Of course not. Greater demon? Who are you trying to deceive? Unless it was a cultivator of the Dao integration realm, who would dare to take away his treasures in one go? System. Is there a place to store heavenly treasures in the Mystic Turtle Lake ahead? Ding! Scanning costs 3 million exchange points. Host, do you want to continue the scan? Hearing the price of 3 million, he thought of the good stuff Xian Bing had. He gritted his teeth, stomped his feet and nodded. Sen. I don't believe this guy has nothing good. Ding! 3 million exchange points deducted. Scanning Mystic Turtle Lake. Host, please wait. Looking at Xian Bing, he said, since you said so, the heavenly treasures found here are not yours anymore. Although he did not understand what Lin Rei was trying to do, he still nodded. That's right. After all, heavenly treasures belong to those who are fated to obtain them. Haha, great. With Xian Bing's words, Lin Rei was naturally very happy. Now, he just had to wait for the system to find Xian Bing's treasures. What about you? He asked Kuei Long Eye. Instinctively, he wanted to use Xian Bing's trick. However, after thinking for a long time, he decided not to use it. Who knew if Lin Rei had a technique to pry into his heart? Although he could not bear to take his things, but, young master, all my things are in the Kuei race's headquarters. If young master needs them, I can go back and retrieve them now. When he said that, Lin Rei was stunned. Xian Bing was stunned. All the demons present were stunned. They did not expect Kuei Long to be so direct. Forget it. I'll go to the Kuei race after I come out. Although he really wanted to get those things, when he thought of the limited time, he finally stopped his desire. Ding! Scanning completed. Host, please check. Just as Lin Rei was hesitating, the system sounded. Suddenly, a smile appeared on his face. Suddenly, a screen appeared in front of Linley. He saw that the entire Mystic Turtle Lake was displayed on the screen. Heh! Interesting. Looking at the red on the screen, Lin Rei smiled. Without a doubt, this was the location of the treasures that the system had pointed out to him. He turned his head to look at Xian Bing and smiled. Xian Bing, I just found out that there is a treasure of heaven and earth in your Mystic Turtle Lake. Why don't we go down and take a look? Treasure of heaven and earth. Why don't I know about it? Xian Bing naturally did not know about the treasure of heaven and earth that Lin Rei mentioned. However, the treasure of heaven and earth that Lin Rei mentioned was not a simple treasure of heaven and earth. Young master, we are willing to go. Brother Lei, I'll go with you. Seeing that everyone agreed, Lin Rei nodded. Okay, since that's the case, let's go down together. If you see anything useful, just take it. Chapter 1450. Seeing Lin Rei and the rest enter his house, Xian Bing naturally followed. After all, he didn't even know that there was a treasure in his house. He wanted to see what it was. Lin Rei was shocked when he entered the underwater world. This place was completely different from the surface. Even though he had used his divine sense to check, he still couldn't help but be shocked when he saw this scene. Damn, Xian Bing, how rich is your family? Kuei Long couldn't help but click his tongue. Looking at the building materials in front of him, Kuei Long's eyes shone. If he could, he would definitely take all of them away. Heavenly Dawn Stone was a refining material. It was a very special treasure. It was extremely hard and was a necessity for refining acquired cardinal treasures. In the past, a single piece of Heavenly Dawn Stone was enough for the big shots in the Holy World to fight over. But now, this Mother-Asterisk King Xian Bing actually used the Heavenly Dawn Stone that was almost extinct in the outside world to build a palace. Just how F***King extravagant and rich was this? Looking at the quantity, this guy couldn't have found a vein of Heavenly Dawn Stone, right? As he thought about it, a drop of crystal clear liquid flowed out from the corner of his mouth. The crowd was speechless. Bing was very proud of his palace when he heard others praising it. However, he didn't expect that just as he was feeling proud, Lin Rei's words made him cry. Teske, so many good things. When you leave this place with me, it would be a waste to leave them here. I think it's better to take them away and refine acquired cardinal treasure for each of you when I have time. No, young master. Bing was not willing. This was the heavenly dawn stone that he had painstakingly obtained. How could it be taken away so easily just like that? Before Bing could finish his words, the Scarlet Tiger and Kuei Long were agitated. Acquired cardinal treasures were something that even saints like them coveted. After all, it wasn't like the desolate era when innate spiritual treasures were hard to find. Innate cardinal treasures were even harder to find. Even if there was an innate cardinal treasure, it would be worshipped like an ancestor. Brother Lei, I want a spear. Young master, I want a sword. I want... Scram to the side. This has nothing to do with you. Just as Liang Yong was about to speak, the Scarlet Flame Tiger and Kuei Long at the side immediately rejected him. Those two pairs of eyes were wide open, as if to say, "This is our family's business, what does it have to do with you? Don't you know what's going on?" Lin Rei bitterly smiled and shook his head towards the Scarlet Flaming Tiger and the others. However, the one suffering the most was still the Bing. The item was his. He wanted to keep it, but he didn't have the ability to do so. There was a saying that when you were so powerless against life, you might as well go along with it. Who knows? There might be an unexpected surprise. Since he couldn't keep the items, he raised his head and looked at Lin Rei. "Sir, I want a defensive treasure and a dragon's sword." In the end, Bing chose to compromise and spoke of what he needed. At any rate, it was something that belonged to him. If he didn't take back a little of it, then wouldn't he be letting himself down? Looking at Bing, Lin Rei nodded with a smile and agreed. "All right, I will satisfy your request. However, there is still the most important thing." Although the Heavenly Dawn Stone was attractive, Lin Rei believed that the items in this guy's treasure room would be even better. After all, if the items outside were already like this, then the items inside must be even more precious. Under everyone's gaze, Lin Rei followed the system's voice and passed through one building after another. Along the way, Lin Rei saw a lot of rare items in the outside world. In this place, in Bing's place, it seemed like they were all decorations. Along the way, as long as Lin Rei saw something that he liked, basically, there was nothing that he didn't like. Everything was taken into his own pocket. Along the way, Bing cried. These were his collection for so many years. He didn't expect that he would meet such a shameless pervert like Lin Rei today. Following Lin Rei, Bing felt that something was wrong. Wasn't the place that they were heading to right now his treasure room? F***ck, this isn't right. Finally, he realized that something was wrong. If this went on, he was afraid that he would lose all his things. He took a step forward and instantly appeared in front of Lin Rei and the others. He smiled and said, "Young master, there is no road ahead. Let's go somewhere else." As he said that, he grabbed Lin Rei's arm and wanted to lead him to another place. It's okay. Who here doesn't have the ability to split open a mountain? As the saying goes, if you meet a mountain, you can open a mountain. Even if there is no road, you can open a path. That's right. Bing, what are you doing? Kuei Long agreed with Lin Rei, and so did Red Flame Tiger. Liang Yong. Of course. He would follow Lin Rei's instructions. Seeing everyone's reaction, Bing smiled awkwardly and silently pushed them away. However, the bad premonition in his heart was getting stronger. Looking at Bing, who had retreated to the side, Lin Rei smiled. As the saying goes, a long night is fraught with dreams. He sped up and used the power of the eternal life realm. Instantly, he appeared in front of a wall and stopped. Heavenly Dawn Stone? No, there is also frigid dust sand. This guy. Looking at the material of the wall in front of him, Lin Rei was shocked. He was looking forward to the good stuff that Bing had. However, if a door was made of such a good material, wouldn't the things behind it be even more valuable? Looking up, he placed his hands on the wall and used his divine sense to search for the switch. However, the moment he released his divine sense, an invisible force blocked his divine sense. Oh, not bad. It actually has this kind of function. Seeing this scene, the system was also interested. After all, it was using its power now. You are so stubborn. The system was excited about the wall that he didn't get. It raised its hand and the illusory spirit bloodfire rushed out. Little thing, if you are still so stubborn in front of the illusory spirit bloodfire, I will change my surname to yours. The next moment, the illusory spirit bloodfire was thrown at the wall. Miraculously, the moment the fire touched the wall, it spread across the entire wall like wildfire. Puff, puff. A strange sound was heard. The wall that was touched by the illusory spirit bloodfire slowly turned into sand and fell down bit by bit. Young master, no! Xian Bing's anxious voice was heard. Lin Rei turned his head and saw that Xian Bing and the other demons had arrived. Looking at them, Lin Rei waved his hand and smiled. Come over quickly. The material I mentioned before is inside. This? Xian Bing was stunned. Others might not know, but he was very clear that this was his sutra depository. Moreover, this sutra depository had been specially modified by him. It was impossible for it to appear in the divine sense of any cultivator. Why would Lin Rei? Although he couldn't figure it out, Xian Bing's heart was bleeding when he saw that the door of his sutra depository was about to be destroyed. Young master, you. Don't do it. I will open it for you. Chapter 1451. In the face of Lin Rei's forceful robbing. Oh no, it was blatant robbery. Xian Bing understood that not a single item would be left behind today. Everything would be taken away by Lin Rei. Heh, you finally relented. Looking at Xian Bing, Lin Rei smiled. To be honest, he was also reluctant to melt this wall. After all, these items were all good stuff. Although he did not achieve it, he was still confused. He looked at Xian Bing and asked, You opened it? What? Xian Bing. He had seen shameless people before, but he had never seen such a shameless person. Even so, Xian Bing still smiled and said, Young master, this is my collection. There are some worthless items inside. Kuei Long and the Scarlet Flame Tiger looked at Xian Bing in disbelief. Worthless items? Hee, what a joke. How could Xian Bing have worthless items? Of course they would not say that out loud. They just looked at Xian Bing. Under everyone's gaze, Xian Bing quickly explained, Young master, I was planning to give this to you later. Since young master is here, I will open it now and let young master take a look. After saying that, a teardrop fell from the corner of his eye. His heart was bleeding. He raised his hand and pressed it against the wall. Suddenly, there was a strange sound. Looking over, one rune after another appeared. In the next moment, a black hole appeared. This scene surprised Lin Rei. Damn it. After all this time it turned out to be a mechanism. Lin Rei was helpless about it. Xian Bing reached his hand into the black hole and searched for a while. Then, he grabbed a handle. Crack. In the next moment, the stone wall opened from the middle like a door. Whoosh whoosh, the moment the door opened, a gust of wind rushed out from the door. Accompanying the gust of wind was an extremely dense saint spiritual qi. Hiss! Gasps could be heard. Kuei Long and the Scarlet Flame Tiger were stunned. This dense saint spiritual qi was too strong. Kuei Long was still fine. After all, he was in the late heavenly sage realm. However, the Scarlet Flame Tiger was not in a good condition. After all, he was only in the half-sage realm. His body could not withstand this powerful saint spiritual qi and started to crack. Humph! The Scarlet Flame Tiger's condition wasn't very good. Seeing this, Lin Rei coldly snorted and released his cultivation. Suddenly, the originally dense saint spiritual qi was blocked by Lin Rei's cultivation. Kid, you're rich now. The system's voice sounded in his mind. Get rich. Lin Rei didn't understand what the system meant, but he vaguely felt that this fortune came from the door in front of him. Ah! You little brat, the things inside are very large, and there is a bloodline grass inside. The system's words made Lin Rei serious. Are you serious? Is there really bloodline grass here? Lin Rei asked again to confirm. Yes. The system confirmed. Lin Rei turned to look at Xian Bing. You have bloodline grass here? Bloodline grass? He really didn't know about this, but thinking about it carefully. I don't know. I don't know if there is anything here. The things in here are my collection for so many years. As for what is inside, I don't even remember. Lin Rei was speechless. Since he couldn't count on Xian Bing, Lin Rei naturally believed in the system. He turned to look at the scarlet flame tiger. Little brat, if you find the bloodline grass inside, you might be able to break through the shackles and enter the Saint Realm today. Everyone was stunned. They looked at the scarlet flame tiger with puzzlement in their eyes. However, the scarlet flame tiger was excited. Others didn't know, but he was very clear that only the bloodline grass could help him break through the shackles of his bloodline. Without the bloodline grass, he would have no hope of breaking through the Saint Realm in this lifetime. But now, it was different. The bloodline grass had appeared. How could he not be excited? Brother Lei, I can break through the Saint Realm. I can break through the Saint Realm. The scarlet flame tiger cried. As the saying goes, men don't cry easily. Although he didn't say it before, he really wanted to enter the Saint Realm. Looking at the smile on the scarlet flame tiger's face, Lin Rei smiled. It had been a long time since little tiger smiled like this. Really? With your brother Lei here, it's only a matter of time before you break through the Saint Realm. After saying that, Lin Rei pretended to be angry and slapped the scarlet flame tiger. Okay, let's go. You should be able to break through the Saint Realm faster. Although Lin Rei said that, it wasn't hard to hear that he was full of expectation for the scarlet flame tiger to break through the Saint Realm. Let's go. Lin Li didn't tarry any longer. Using his cultivation base to envelop everyone present, he opened the door and walked in. The treasure vault was very large. In terms of size, it was at least twice as large as Mystic Turtle Lake. But just like that, all of the treasures inside had popped out. One pile of natural treasures after another had appeared in front of Lin Li. What the F***CK? Are you kidding me? F***CK, this guy. I want to know how long he has lived. No, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Everyone was stunned by the scene in front of them. It wasn't that they were country bumpkins. It was just that this scene was too shocking. How is it? I told you, this guy has a lot of things. The system said. Lin Rei was speechless. Not a lot of things. You really know how to talk. Everything in front of him was much more valuable than the heavenly treasures he had used before. Brother Lei, I think it might be a little difficult to find the bloodline grass here. The scarlet flame tiger couldn't help but say. Yes, I think so too. Indeed, this is a little scary. Everyone nodded in agreement with the scarlet flame tiger's words. Looking for the bloodline grass among so many things was like looking for a needle in a haystack. Don't worry. With this system here, how can I let you search one by one? After saying that, the system began to explore. F***CK, it's free? Lin Rei was already used to the exploration. He couldn't accept 3 million exchange points at once. It's free. Look at you, so stingy. I really suspect that you're the host that this system found. Lin Rei was speechless. Lin Rei didn't say anything. He believed that if he said anything more, the system would definitely make him doubt his life. Let's go and see what's here. Take whatever you like. Oh right. Liang Yong, except for you. Liang Yong was speechless. Ha ha ha. Are you stupid? Have you guys ever considered my feelings? In the corner, Xian Bing cried as he watched the crowd happily dividing the treasures. He looked like a man covered in tears. Young master, it's not good for you to do this. Although I'm your subordinate, but if you do this, I'll be sad. Oh, sad. He turned to Xian Bing and smiled. It's okay. I'll concoct a pill for your heart later. Take it and you'll be fine. Don't worry, I won't take everything. Chapter 1452. Sir, you won't take them all, but you won't take them either, right? Although that was what he was thinking, he didn't dare to say it out loud. After all, the House of God ordainment was still in his sea of consciousness. Young sir, he. Kuei Long's voice rang out, and everyone turned to look at him. In his hand was a yellowish-green-edged stalk of extremely unsightly grass. Everyone's mouths twitched when they saw what Kuei Long was holding. That was especially true of Lin Rei, who immediately looked away as if he didn't know who Kuei Long was. I say, Kuei Long, what a pity. You even want something like that? You must be really thirsty. You don't tell me you can't get it up. As soon as these words were spoken, everyone was stunned. Kuei Long's face flushed red as if he had been hit on. A cold light flashed in his eyes. If it wasn't for the fact that he was no match for Xian Bing, he would have rushed up and beaten him up. Ha ha ha. Everyone couldn't help but notice that Lin Rei was waving his hand, gesturing for Kuei Long to take it. Then his gaze came to rest on a long sword not too far away. Strangely enough, that long sword was pitch black in color, and the entire sword was covered with rust. But this was precisely what made Lin Li feel strange. As soon as he laid eyes on the long sword, he couldn't help but laugh, as if his sword energy were about to burst out of his body and fuse with it. Hiss. This thing. It's not ordinary. With that in mind, he walked over to the rusty long sword and reached out to grab the hilt. Bizizity. In the instant that Lin Li gripped the hilt, the long sword began to vibrate. At this moment, the sword chi that had been about to burst out of Lin Li's body was no longer under Lin Li's control. It instantly rushed out and began to revolve around Lin Li and the long sword. This thing. As of this moment, Lin Rei was even more certain that this thing was extraordinary. Although his cultivation base wasn't very high, his control over his sword energy was still quite good. He had never lost control of his sword energy before, so one could only imagine how special this long sword was. Young master, you. At this moment, everyone saw Lin Rei's strange behavior, especially Xian Bing. After all, this was his treasure vault. However, Xian Bing was stunned when he saw the long sword in Lin Rei's hand. What? You know the origin of this long sword? Lin Rei could clearly see the strange state of the Xian weapon. At this moment, everyone's eyes were focused on Xian Bing as if they were waiting for an answer. Facing everyone's gazes, Xian Bing took a deep breath and relaxed his body. He said slowly, "This long sword is called the Green Lotus Sword. It is the weapon left behind by the Green Lotus Sword Master. It is a top innate spiritual treasure." What? A top-grade connate numinous treasure. At this moment, everyone was shocked. Everyone knew the concept of a top connate numinous treasure. A connate numinous treasure was an existence that was even stronger than a saint artifact. Top-grade connate numinous treasures were called connate because they were naturally formed when they came out of the primordial world. They were truly born and nurtured by the heavens. They were formed together with the primordial world. They had to be noble and powerful. However, why would a top-grade connate numinous treasure become like this? Seeming to understand the doubts in everyone's hearts, Xian Bing continued. Back then, when the Azure Lotus Sword Master died, because the Azure Lotus Sword was the Azure Lotus Sword Master's lifelong magic treasure, the Azure Lotus Sword sealed itself after his death. No one could awaken him. Back then, I thought I had obtained a treasure. After I found out what happened, I did not give up and tried many methods. However, I still did not succeed in the end. It was a top-grade connate numinous treasure. Although it sealed itself, it still carried the title of a connate spiritual treasure. Therefore I threw it here. Since then, I have not asked about it. Hearing this, everyone understood. They were not too enthusiastic about it. After all, if they wanted to use a treasure that sealed itself, unless the treasure unsealed itself, otherwise, everyone felt sorry for the Green Lotus Sword. After all, it was a top-grade connate spiritual treasure. TSK. TSK. Not bad. The Green Lotus Sword? Lowering his head, Lin Rei looked at the long sword in his hand. To be honest, when the long sword resonated with the sword chi in his body, he was very interested in it. It was the first time in his life that he was appreciated by a long sword. Although it was a little bad, he had to admit that it was a good thing. Looking at the Azure Lotus Sword, a bright light flashed through Lin Li's eyes. He murmured to himself, "Is this place feeling lonely?" The Green Lotus Sword did not respond. Even the trembling just now had stopped. As for Xian Bing, he was feeling heartache in the corner. The rest of them were looking for what they needed. They did not see Lin Rei's performance at all. Lin Rei was not discouraged by the Green Lotus Sword's reaction. Instead, he became spirited. "I know that you have feelings for the Green Lotus Sword Master. However, if the Green Lotus Sword Master is still here, Do you think he will see his half-life numinous treasure disappear? Don't you want your master's name to reappear in the whole holy world? Or do you want your master's name to become famous again in the whole universe? Sir, do you think your master will be very sad if he knows that you are like this? How can he meet his friends and brothers just like this? Of course, Lin Rei did not feel that this was a waste of time. As long as he could get the Green Lotus sword out, it did not matter if he spent a lot of time talking. I know you can hear me. I can guarantee that as long as you follow me, I will let you become my master. The Green Lotus Sword Master's name will reappear in this world. I will let everyone know that your previous master is the Green Lotus Sword Master, and you are the strongest existence in this world. It's okay. You don't have to rush to respond to me. I can wait. If you think it through, you can come and find me at any time. As he spoke, he reached out and imprinted his soul imprint on the Green Lotus sword. Then, he turned around and walked towards another place. Although the Green Lotus sword was very important, the bloodline grass was even more important. The system's detection had not appeared yet. He was not the kind of person who would wait. He turned around and walked towards the depths of the treasure pavilion. Lin Rei did not know that when he turned around, the Green Lotus sword began to tremble slightly. A green light vaguely appeared at the sword hilt. Master, do you want me to shine in this world? A weak voice appeared from the Green Lotus sword. Back then, you were killed because of the limitation of your cultivation. As for me, I was forced to seal myself because there was no one to help me. I did not expect this seal to last for so many years. If I was a little stronger back then, if I was a little more determined back then, perhaps the result would be different. Lin Rei did not know. His words had not only awakened the slumbering sword spirit, but also made the sword spirit recall every little thing that happened when he followed the Green Lotus Sword Master. He even remembered the last smile of the Green Lotus Sword Master. Perhaps I really should go out and take a look. I don't know who my old friends are now. Even the guy who killed my master back then, is he still alive in this world? Chapter 1453. Deep within the treasure trove, Linley was strolling through the sea of natural treasures. Looking at all the strange and bizarre spiritual medicines around him, he couldn't help but feel extremely blessed. With these things, there's no need to worry about the sect not becoming stronger. Thinking about the sect becoming stronger, he couldn't help but smile. If one didn't know better, they would have thought that he had already achieved the same thing. Really, you don't have any experience at all. Isn't it just a matter of thousands of sects? Is there a need to be so happy? The system's voice rang out, pulling Lin Rei back from his fantasy. You bastard. Have you found the bloodline grass yet? Yes, I found it. It's not far ahead. Oh? Where is it? Lin Rei was excited. He didn't expect that he would really find it. Keep walking. If I tell you to stop, stop. Hearing the system's words, Lin Rei walked forward. Along the way, there were many treasures that were enough to tempt Lin Rei to stop. But when he thought of the bloodline grass and little tiger, he decided to continue walking. Brat, you're pretty good at enduring. Seeing Lin Rei's impatient look, the system couldn't help but laugh out loud. More, I'll let you be proud for a while. Hearing the system's laughter, Lin Rei couldn't help but think. His footwork also increased, and each step covered a distance of 100 meters. Stop. Here. Halting his footsteps, he scanned his surroundings. Linley's face froze. Holy Spirit crystals were everywhere. Where was the grass? Lin Rei began to doubt the system's words. After all, the bloodline grass shouldn't grow in the Holy Spirit crystals. Hearing Lin Rei's words, the system sighed helplessly. You don't believe me when I say you don't have any experience. 100 meters to the left, there was a small red grass. That was the bloodline grass. Hearing the system's words, he took a step to the left. 100 meters away, the first thing he saw was the red grass that the system had mentioned. It was extremely eye-catching. Damn, there really is one. Looking at the red grass, Lin Rei was stunned. This is the bloodline grass? Lin Rei said uncertainly as he looked at the grass in front of him. The grass was blood red in color, and the most eye-catching thing about it was that it had something like a meridian. Adding on the fact that it was completely red, it looked extremely strange. Yes, bloodline grass. Moreover, it's a 10,000-year-old bloodline grass. This is extremely beneficial for the Crimson Flame Tiger's bloodline. The system replied. Hearing this, Lin Rei's eyes lit up. He immediately turned around and shouted to the Scarlet Flame Tiger, "Little tiger, come over quickly. I found the bloodline grass." "Where is it?" The Scarlet Flame Tiger seemed to have been waiting for a long time. When it heard Lin Rei's call, it turned its head and arrived in front of Lin Rei in a flash. Its expectant gaze fell on Lin Rei. "That. Even if it's the bloodline grass, as long as you swallow it and add it to Zhu's bloodline, you'll be able to break through the limits of your bloodline. From there, you'll be able to ascend to the Saint Realm and even attain eternal life," Lin Rei said excitedly. Looking at the bloodline grass, the Scarlet Flame Tiger's eyes became moist. If it weren't for Lin Rei, it would probably have died of old age. "Brother Lei, thank you." Scram. In response to the Scarlet Flame Tiger's thanks, Lin Rei rolled his eyes at it. "Hurry up, stop wasting time. Hurry up and refine it. Xian Bing, come here." Swoosh. The sound of something breaking through the air could be heard. In the next moment, Xian Bing's figure appeared in front of Lin Rei and looked at the figure. Lin Rei didn't understand. Xian Bing could clearly appear in his human form, but this old fellow had always been in his turtle form. "Little tiger wants to refine the bloodline grass to improve his bloodline. You stay here and protect him. Do you understand?" "Understood, young master." After saying that, Xian Bing didn't say anything else. He went to the Scarlet Flame Tiger's side and curled up like a turtle. His bean-sized eyes scanned the surroundings. This scene made Lin Rei want to laugh. "Finally, I can see my treasures. There were things to deal with here." His gaze fell on the heaven and earth treasures not far away. The excitement in his heart made the system speechless. "I really don't know why I chose him in the first place." At this moment, the system began to reflect. It couldn't understand why Lin Rei was so interested in these things. There were obviously better things in the system, so why? Fortunately, Lin Rei didn't know what the system was thinking. Otherwise, he would have jumped up and ruthlessly beaten it to death. TSK. Top-grade Holy Spirit Crystals. How many are there? In front of the Holy Spirit Crystals, looking at the piles of Holy Spirit Crystals, Lin Rei's heart burned. With a wave of his hand, the 19 piles of Holy Spirit Crystals disappeared in an instant. Top-grade Holy Spirit Crystals. Looks like I have to go out and buy some materials. There's still a little bit of time left. It's really not easy to complete the system's main mission in such a short time. Thinking of this, Huang Xiaolong turned around and came to a medicinal field. Looking at the ripe Holy Spirit fruits, he licked his lips and a sense of hunger rose in his heart. With a wave of his hand, a Holy Spirit fruit separated from the branch and flew into Lin Rei's hand. Suddenly, a medicinal fragrance assailed his nostrils. Keske, how extravagant! Staring at the primal Yang sacred fruit, Lin Li swallowed it. Instantly, juice burst out, and the medicinal aroma grew even stronger. As the juice flowed into Lin Li's body, it transformed into energy that began to increase Lin Li's power. TSK, not bad. Really good stuff. Regarding the Holy Spirit fruit, Lin Rei's impression was that it was sweet, fragrant, and warm. Moreover, it could increase one's cultivation. Although it was precious, but this daddy has a lot of them. A cheap smile appeared on Huang Xiaolong's face. Then, his soul power rushed out and enveloped all the Holy Spirit fruits in an instant. Immediately, the Holy Spirit fruits that were emitting a red glow disappeared. Looking at Lin Rei's actions, Xian Bing was stunned and couldn't help but wonder, Young master, you should at least leave some for me. So many Holy Spirit fruits have been taken away. What should I do?" Of course, on the surface, he was still smiling as if he didn't see anything. In fact, his heart was bleeding. The Holy Spirit fruit was something that could increase one's cultivation after refining the Holy Spirit pill. But now, it was being eaten by Lin Rei like a radish raw. "Host, the platform in front is not simple. Go and take a look." While Lin Rei was eating happily, the system's voice suddenly sounded in his mind. Platform. Although he didn't understand, he still turned his head according to the system's instructions. Sure enough, not far away, a black platform appeared in Lin Rei's sight. How did this thing appear here?
While his mouth was muttering, his body had already appeared beside it.
Sure enough, it's the heavenly spirit sacrifice. I didn't expect this thing to appear here. The system's voice became dignified, as if this thing wasn't very good. Lin Rei was stunned by the name the system said. Heavenly spirit sacrifice? What the hell? You're tuning in to the Xueqi's Martial Arts Saga YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and join us on this journey to catch the most captivating stories.